Good morning, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm finally fucking live. It took forever. 1, 2, 3. Share, edit, manage, stream. Loki, am I selling? I might be selling. You're absolutely cooked. That's quality. Moderation to these time steps. I can pop out, send feedback. Okay. Fucking lot. I love it. I know. How many shares did I get? How many shares did you guys get? Is there nobody here? I know. Like, chat, can we for real, how many shares did I get? You're like the only one right now? What, do you get filled yet? 20. God, fucking Gemini Space Station, bro. My app weak bugging out. How many shares did you get? How many shares did I get? Shares. If you get shares, I'd rid off. Figure. Doug, why are my shares not rolling out here? Go watch it. What's up, guys? People actually in the chat now. Bro, did any of you guys get up? Did any of you guys have your shares out? Are your shares out yet? I literally, on Robinhood, I don't have any. My shares haven't got filled yet. Also, no, mine are okay. Dude, also, I want to make sure my latency settings. Wait, let me close the door real quick. I want to make sure my latency settings are literally right. I want to make sure the latency settings are right. So basically, it's gonna be like 1-to-1, like real time. But I don't think it's that sense. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything like that, bro. I need to film. I need to just post a quick TikTok or something. Do you have forgotten minimum orders today based on Clarence yesterday? Honestly, it made me like hot take. It kind of made me a little bit confident because like realistically, the fear because I'm on like if we're gonna be watching this, we're like on it, like we're watching it like live. So basically, what is gonna happen is with Klarna, like even though it wasn't like the best pop, it didn't like pop or anything. I didn't lose any money. I actually made 1.7%, which like isn't like amazing or anything. But like if you're on it, even if this thing isn't gonna pop, we're still not gonna lose like no money as long as you're just watching this thing and you wait for weakness in it because basically once it starts dropping you to sell out. There's really pretty surefire way that I've been going after, and I'm pretty confident in Figure. Figure is my favorite company that has been coming out right now. I'm really happy in for limit orders, Figure, and then Legence. I can explain to you why I like those two the best. Those two are my favorite by far. It's not close. I really don't like. Technically, I don't like Gemini, but it has a lot of hype, so I would understand if it did. Tiny bit concerning about Klarna not popping, but honestly, pre-IPO 30% is. I know you've been glazing. Okay, if you watch my rankings, I had it like. I didn't have it like in the. I didn't. If you watch my rankings video, I didn't rank any IP. I didn't write. I didn't rank any IPO like like oh my gosh everything all like oh my goodness like ranking. I had every figure in the second tier and everything else in the tier under it, like mediocre tier, because these are like average. Like these aren't like amazing IPOs. They're just cash grabs. Just cash grabs. Here, let's go. At the very least, for the IPO, that's true. For because think about it. We had earlier we had circle, figure, and bullish. Bro, close that window. Okay, I got you. Let me close it. Sorry. Let me close it. Is that better? Is that better? Well, basically for figure, circle, and when I was watching, because I was up just like this watching them, like figure. Let's go over figure real quick. They had 90%. They're working with 95% of the Fortune 500 companies. Like that's low-key an insane business model, right? They're 95% of the 500 biggest companies. And then Circle was literally a straight stablecoin company right when stablecoins are literally booming. And then Bullish, it's literally like 3 to 4 times larger than Gemini. And it's totally different. Gemini is a broker that literally makes you can buy crypto on it and they play around with crypto credit cards, which isn't really that profitable. But with Bullish, its main thing was it wasn't selling crypto to like us; it was selling crypto to bigger corporations in mass. Which by itself there should be problems, but it's low-key by itself compared to Gemini. It's like it's one of the smaller brokers right now, and plus Bullish had a 6.8 billion valuation, and also it was backed by I think it was literally backed by I think it was BlackRock. Yeah, it was backed by Peter Thiel, like which is insane. So technically, Gemini is backed by XRP, Ripple, but it was like a one. It was like an 80 million to 140 million line of credit. If you don't know what that is, that's basically it's not like they're buying equity, which is like shares. It's just like they're giving they're giving Gemini the money so they can like pay off debt and stuff. More confident about Figure because they increased offerings. Yeah, the price jack up was nice. It was good. It was good. I don't think it's that huge. We saw the price jack up in Klarna, and that really did actually nothing for it. But we don't know if Klarna would have been worse or better for the price jack up. Hopefully, it shows good demand. At least we know Klarna had good demand, which is good for this. But it isn't good if you take into the fact that it didn't do anything. Right now, I'm put my limit order in. Should I put my limit order in right now? $5,500 cash right now. Figure Figure. Yeah, Figure Technologies. Does anybody have that app? The one app that like literally gives like a prediction based on the IPO price. If not, I'm just gonna do like. I know what the heck, bro. Like it's crazy. I mean, honestly, they don't need like as long as we get before open. I don't really care. But that's just weird. Like because I think all the other apps is literally, yeah. All I'm selling, bro. All I'm selling. Like I have a bunch of different chats here. And no one's even excited for Figure in this chat over here, bro. The heck? More for us. Look, the CNBC live stream I'm on, it's not even talking about Figure right now. It's crazy. Yeah, because Figure is pretty, like, it's not like Klarna big, but it's still pretty big. It's probably big. Wait, I don't know if I'm gonna take TikTok real quick so I can, like, get it out. I can get it out there real quick. Okay. CNBC set the price right now. Oh, 20. Okay. Loki. That's good pricing. What did it start at? It's at, what is it, final IPO price? 25. Loki 27 to 29 is a nice jump for literally. It's not that. That's a nice jump right now. It's a nice jump. We're locked in. Okay. Let me see. All right. It is Figure IPO day. One take. Oh no, I'm not good. I'm like, okay. Let me try again. It's Figure. What should I say? It's Figure IPO day. I'm doing a live on my YouTube channel. Okay. It is Figure IPO day. I'm doing a live on my YouTube channel, Joshua Ingle, right now. Say hello to everybody. You guys can join right here, live call outs, just chatting. live figure IPO watch party, whatever you guys want to join. I'm doing one today and then one tomorrow for the other IPOs on the 12th via BlackRock Coffee, Legence, and then Gemini. Hopefully, we can get some pop in the limit order or pre-IPO. Our shares are not allocated, so I can't say anything about the demand right now based on the shares I get. But you can join up right now if you really wanted to. I'll put my YouTube channel in the comment section. I'm looking at Klarna right now and it's tanking. Yeah, like Loki. Like honestly, I was trying to. I don't want to be that one dude. But I want to keep guys like down 3%. Okay, that's not that bad right now, honestly. Cause I didn't sell mine because I only got one share because I don't want to get restricted. But as long as it stays above its IPO price, I'm happy. You know. But as soon as these IPOs, if they start going under their IPO price like this, especially Klarna, like that's not good for IPOs because then these companies like institutions that actually they have like a at least a 60-day like 180-day lockup period. So these companies can't even sell Klarna until after 60 to 180 days. So if these of all these companies that are IPOing literally this week, if they go under their IPO price before the lockup date, like companies are gonna like start not having less interest in these IPOs anymore. And then because this was just hype. So basically, what happened is I would have to like not go into any IPOs except for like really quality ones, like Discord that's gonna come out, GitHub, those ones you're talking about. Oh, oh, my TikTok is bugging. I'm just gonna post this quick video so I can get people on. Cause I can't really give an update right now. There's technically oversubscribe rate, but that's based on estimates. Yeah, low key like I mainly doing live streams because I used to wake up literally like right now just to watch it, and it was so boring. Let me know if you guys want to listen to a song or like do anything because I don't know if I want to screen share the CNBC live stream. It's just not doing nothing right now, and the price isn't gonna move. It's not gonna move for at least another 2-3 hours, or at least not like you don't have to like watch it her and like keep a hawk eye on it. Let's see, dude. I literally brought my mic. This is my this is my mic from my upstairs mic stand. I literally screwed it off and brought it down because there's 0% chance. Uh, there's 0% chance that I want my portable mic to literally die like mid live stream, bro. Like mid open. That'd be crazy. Okay. Posting the live stream right now. Dude, I want to test the latency. Does anybody? I request for answers. I know we haven't been assigned a Robinhood. That's literally so bad. Like, okay, I think I'm overreacting. It's not really bad. As long as we get our shares uh, in the next couple hours, I don't see a problem. Like, it's obviously not a good look for the company, but Robinhood has had issues in the past, and they probably have a ton of people on there. But low key, I think I might get Weeble because I think Weeble or Moo I wish I saw Robinhood 500. Don't worry about some dude, bro. Like I don't even got how many shares do I have? I think I have 3.5 thousand dollar request. No, don't worry about it, bro. 7 shares. Like, dude, I've been noticing people who requested barely any shares, they get filled more than us. Like literally everybody and their mom that requested a bunch of bunch of shares, like I have not seen them getting filled. There's a couple people that like get a bunch of shares, like 300, but like I don't know. Maybe like from what I was like, obviously you want to request as much as possible, but like if you get a couple of those 7 shares, it's all good though. Because money's money, right? Money's money. IPO. Orders got canceled. They made people reconfirm at 11. Bro, literally that like something I talked about that in my last TikTok, bro. Literally something like that. 11 p.m. Wait, I thought like 11 p.m. like at night, like right before midnight. They had to reconfirm. Yeah, cause they had to reconfirm at 11:30, like a.m. They had that too. So I'm thinking you're talking about it because like realistically I'm only getting less, bro. If I can, you can get 50 shares. Oh yeah, dude. I think it's weird. You know what's happening for the IPOs is that literally they're not even doing a price range. It's literally fixing on a set price, and I'm doing an individual set on my order. Like I did like 40. The highest whatever was like 43. And then low key, what happened is with Klarna, like it put into me into it took my price and just put me in a little box and like I think it was $40. So everybody got one share because I did try to do a preset price and I didn't use the range because I don't use the range. I haven't been using the range. I just set it to the max and I always get filled pretty good. Good thing I got notification modified. Wait, did you when do you modify? That's probably Anthony. Did you modify your order at like 11:30? Because it got changed for me. Figure updated like 11:30 a.m. Like when I was in class. Did you change it at that, or you change it at like 9? Was it 11 p.m. change? Because I guess there's a second change, but it looks like my order is good. If it kicked me out, I changed it during both times. Dude, am I screwed? I was literally up. I don't think I got the notification. We'll see. We'll see. But at least I'm not the only one that got failed. Honestly, if literally nobody got failed, that would be insane. That would be insane. People are getting filled on Robinhood right now. Wait, we should get filled pretty soon. Yeah, people are getting filled right now. Oh, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Dude, people are getting filled on Robinhood right now. Dude. This is why I don't have a Discord server, bro. Discord server is actually cooked. Yes, sir, bro. I'm hoping for your 7 shares to get filled, dude. Like, you deserve those shares, bro. I know. Even if I get one share. 88. Wait, how many shares did I request? Let me check. 80. How many shares did I request? Doing quick math. I requested. Oh. I don't even know how many. Yo. Wait, this is not a good sign. But this is not a good sign. I can't even see my amount right now. There's literally a chance I get no shares. There's a chance I don't get any shares. 339. Let's go. I requested whatever $3,500 was. I don't want to do the math. Wait, I gotta post this video. Figure IPO live. It should say cute. Yeah. Not just cute. Allocation for Klarna over request. Robinhood's allocation for Klarna over 100 requests was number of requests slash. Wait, so Bill, how many shares did you end up getting? I'm interested to know. Live stream. Hashtag IPO. Hashtag figure. Yeah, because I did ask. I got one share. I got it. Like there was some funny business going on. There was some funny business. Oh wait, Loki. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. No, when you guys are like those are good. Those are like don't get me wrong, bro. Those are good fills. Those are good fills. Like those are good fills. At this point, for me personally, I'm happy if anything above 1. Imagine I get 2. $300, 320 gains. That's what we're talking about. That's just free money, bro. Like that's. I got like 4 friends. Yeah, one share, dude. Dude, I have some weird ass speculations, bro. Like literally, like I feel like would it be crazy if Robinhood did like a shadow ban? Because like whenever you sell, you get like a possibility restricted notice. Would it be insane if whenever you requested another IPO, instead of like straight out restricting you, they just gave you 1 share every time? Because then you wouldn't go to like, because if you got straight out restricted, then you'd be forced to go to a different broker. That would be insane play on Robinhood to do that. But I don't think that's probably speculation, dude. All right, I'm gonna set my figure by order. My limit order. I kept one share. All right. That's the strat. That's the strat, bro. Like honestly, like people hate on me for like saying that, but like it's obviously not confirmed that it works or doesn't work. So like better safe than sorry, I say personally. Personally. All right, limit order. $5,500 limit order. Uh, bro, I need that app. I don't have the app where it gives the exact like predicted price. I'm so annoyed because someone gave it to me, but like I don't want to download. It's like a brokerage, right? Is it like a brokerage or is it like an app or a website? Squawk on the streets. CNBC sees me talking about it. Money in Gemini? I am, but Freedom? Yeah, is that like a brokerage? Like, I don't think I have access. Yeah. Power, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's no way I'm using that app, bro. Like, that's probably the only reason people have it. Rebuy sort that because well, first yeah. They don't. Like, if you look at like Facebook, you look at Uber, Robinhood's IPOs, like they don't. Yeah, call it quits. Low key, pre-IPO, as long as it's making money, I'm not stopping anytime soon. But like, cause like 30%, like it's way less than 100 or 50%, but it's still money. Like, even if these go straight down after open, like pre-IPO is free. It's still. Yeah. Oh yeah. You need like 4 to 5 days, and then in advance because you need to like open the account. And you need to have cash, and then you need to like verify a bank account, and then the cash needs to sit in there for. Because it's really hard. So that's why it's hard. Like if you get restricted on one to open another one, so you got to do that preemptively. Yeah. Yeah. But Loki Bill, you're right. IPO bullish make. Did Bullish? Yeah, bro. Bill Bullish gave so many shares. I'm so salty on that one because for Bullish, like I didn't request that many shares. I just did a limit order. I made money too, but because literally right before Figma only got us one share. Because wait, do you guys know why we got so many shares off of Bullish? It's because the Bullish team they set extra shares on the side just for retail investors like us, for like Robinhood, Webull, SoFi, Lumo. They literally set extra shares for us. Which do you think it's better to multiple? Oh yeah, I would say so. It's the only inconvenience to multiple brokerages is you're gonna get extra 1099 tax form at the end of the year, which is a pretty easy tax form in my opinion. And you, as long as you're cool with that, there's no other inconveniences. Probably the only inconvenience is switching back and forth the two to actually like sell or whatever and buy. But Weebill's an awesome app. Why am I not getting filled? I couldn't tell you, man. Robinhood has probably so many people on Robinhood. It's probably the most popular IPOs, but this shouldn't be happening. They obviously don't want this to happen, or people are going to switch brokerages. Like Webull is open. Webull's open. I mean, as long as we actually get filled, I don't have a problem with waiting. Pattern and StubHub, bro. I'm gonna make a video on both of them. Like, I'm literally gonna do another tier list rankings because I'm assuming more IPOs are gonna come out. Yeah. Did you watch my TikTok about getting shadow banned? No, that's all speculation. I was just making like a random guess. I could happen, but we'll see. If you keep getting one share, maybe. But any thoughts on Pattern and StubHub? Loki, I just post on my TikTok. I just posted like a quick video, like saying, "Oh my goodness, is out," just let people know. Any views? But I haven't done any actual research on it. I do like a full in-depth research, and then I make full breakdown. I'll make full breakdown on here for sure, and I'll definitely talk about it on my TikTok too. StubHub and Pattern. I believe StubHub is it's a tickets. It's like a Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster version, and then Pattern. Loki forgot what Pattern does. Like it's some like it's not like honestly, I'm being humble because like Loki, when I got into IPOs and like I didn't realize how amazing like Figure and Circle were of IPOs. And then what was your question? WBI, is that Water Bridge? Is that the Water Bridge? Pattern e-commerce. Oh, that looks good. Is that Waterbridge? Let me see. All these shitty companies IPOing to offload their debt. Dude, Klarna, no, officially Klarna, Gemini, StubHub, bro. Yeah, Waterbridge, yo, Waterbridge is my favorite one, bro. Waterbridge, I've had one. They already have a company in the open market that's doing amazing, and then two, Waterbridge. It's low. I have had experience with industrial companies, either moving water, supplying the equipment to build the infrastructure for water. They're a straight infrastructure water play. Like, look up Kirby, KEX. They've been doing pretty well. They move water on cargo ships. Pretty boring company. And then Flow Service is smaller. FLS. I used some of them. They like provide the equipment for plumbing and like all like the sewers and stuff like that, or like moving water and stuff. But yeah, water is actually a pretty profitable business. You didn't know. Someone should do a count on how many low keys. Sorry, bro. I actually don't usually do that. I'm just hyped for today. Let's start a counter. 1, 2, low key, low key. No? Okay. Um. Anyway, it pissed me off. Klarna and figure increasing last minute. Yeah, they're just trying to like, cause I think it might have messed up my orders because I do preset prices. I don't use a range. If you use a range, you probably fine, but do a preset price. I didn't get a change of mine for Klarna. Like I don't know what happened when I went to sleep. It was at 35 to 70, 37, and when I woke up, it was at 40, literally 40. I was like, oh my gosh! I knew I was gonna have. I knew that was terrible. Someone should be. Oh, yeah, I think Robinhood buffer kind of weird. Don't trust it. I just waited till like 11:30. That should have been me, bro. I should have been aware of Robinhood's shenanigans. That they're most known for. They have a lot of. They're an interesting company. A lot of people like them, and they've been getting popular because they do so much stuff. If you didn't know, they're doing like this token thing where you can like invest in private corporations. So what they, because you know how like large companies can invest in these like private equity private companies like Figure was private. They can invest in there. Well, Robin, what they're gonna do is they're gonna buy stock of the private companies. So like In and Out, or they're also OpenAI. They're gonna invest in ChatGPT, and then they're gonna take their shares, put a token tracker, and you can buy the tracker on it. So you can literally invest in OpenAI. That's no problem. But how much do you think Gemini can go up tomorrow? Based on Klarna, I don't think it's gonna do. That's like the difficult question, difficult IPO. Because honestly, to be straightforward with you, the company is really terrible. It's the worst company that's coming out. Because it's the worst company by far. But like the crypto hype, if it's, I don't know if I can trust the hype for that one. I think it's gonna be like a Klarna, maybe like a 30% gate. That's the only thing I can base it off of right now. Oh, the only thing I base it off. Uh, Personally, I like Legence. Legence. If you didn't know what that is, it's not Robinhood, it's unbelievable. But I'm doing a limit order for that one. It's a HVAC, which is basically just installing air conditioning, thermal solutions, cooling solutions, specifically for data centers. What are data centers? They're literally like, I should shouldn't be saying those filler words. Uh, Data centers, they're like they're 50, not 50, like 20 to 50% of AMD's and Nvidia's revenue, where they actually store the power for the GPUs and stuff. What is this time to still figure? I'll get that in a second. Um, so data centers, cooling. Basically, it's like I don't want to say this word picks and shovels because it's thrown around a lot to get people excited. Because gold rush. The people who made the money wasn't the people mining gold, but the people who sold picks and shovels. Like those people. Not a very good example, but basically, instead of investing directly in AI, you invest in the people that keep AI powered, and they benefit because AI expands. Basically, how it works. And people say it's a boring business, HVAC and cooling, but it's amazing. Look up VR. What happened? I'm full. Oh wait, I gotta check. Okay, well, let me ask you a question real quick. When's the best time to sell for Figure? I normally wait. Yeah, a few seconds. Yeah, like last time, a few seconds was perfect because it didn't pump. Basically, what happens is all the limit orders go in at once, which usually leads to a little like pump in the first 30 seconds. hit the yeah, right away. If you're doing limit order, as soon as it starts dropping, you gotta like. But usually the mass inflow of limit orders have been pushing this thing up like 10-15% right after open. Versus in, please, bro. Okay, I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing. Did you wait? Did you guys get filled on Robinhood yet? Let me know if you guys got filled, because that could tell you did. Still not filled. I'm still not filled. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes. One share. Bro, am I not gonna get filled? Wouldn't be now it's like, is that worse than one share? 1 out of 500? Wait, look, if okay. Whoa. Wait. This isn't bad. Relax. This isn't bad. This is good. If everybody gets one share, that means everybody gets one share. You know what that means? Nobody has any shares. I gotta make sure though. Maybe it's just Robinhood. Maybe it's just Robinhood. But if everybody literally gets one share, I'm not mad at that. If I was the only one to get one shared, I wouldn't like that obviously. But if everybody gets one shared, then why is there no call out? Where is the shares, bro? One. Whoa. Wait. Everybody's getting one share. Like literally everybody I see on here is getting one share. Yo, this is extremely bullish for our limit orders. This is extremely bullish for limit orders. Yeah, if you're here, if you're gonna watch, you should try one. What price? Right now, it depends how much money you want to get filled. Because usually I go hefty 3 times IPO price, but that hasn't been happening. I'll probably go 2, probably like 50. Yo, let's go. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm literally being excited because everybody's getting no shares. Am I a bad person? Because it's for I have like it's 2 strategies. That's why it's for my limit orders. I'm sorry, bro. But you have available cash now. Limit order time. I'm for just to be safer because it's 25, right? I'm just gonna say 50. Start off current markets. Ooh, wait. Why is that cooking? Start at 50. Wait, we need those call. Wait, start at $55. 13? No way you got 13 shares, bro. This guy at 13 shares. That's actually lucky right now. I'm still cute. I would say $55 right now, because I'm trying to get as much shares filled right now. But I definitely don't want to get anywhere close to the open price because I don't want to chances not get filled. Oh man, damn 55. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought 55 shares filled. I was like, oh my gosh, no. Yeah. You can go closer if you really want to. Entry. I don't know what I mean by that. $55 on limit price. It gets filled anything under that. So I can show you guys. Might be able to get one chip. Hey, that's for limit. I flipped all the LSUs, so I got a random allocation. Not gonna lie, dude. Wait, so I'm telling you, it's a shadow ban, bro. They literally shadow banned all of you because you guys flipped the last one. Like I literally that would not be crazy, right? You guys all flipped. You guys all flipped. Klarna, right? Yeah. I got you. I have my. Let me show. Now I got one Klarna too. Moving brokerages. Screw up, bro. What is your entry for loan order? Wait, let me move this. Guys, limit order explanation incoming. What's that? Oh. All right. Yeah, I see the screen. I'm not checking. So you go here. Figure. Oh, that's wrong ticker symbol. I'm stupid. Figure. Oh, this is like the worst way to possibly do it right now. I'll get out of here. So you basically go to ticker symbol. All right. Before I do that, basically, the reason you want to do a limit order is because people got barely any shares, and that means there's probably a higher demand than usual. I still have to make sure everybody else also got one share, but that's looking pretty bullish for limit orders. Basically, before I explain how to do it, a limit order is basically it's gonna fit you in anything under. So if I set my limit order at 55, if the stock price opens at anything under 55, it's gonna fill in. And the main thing, there's huge concerns here, of course. If you're watching Klarna, you saw that it barely did anything. It was stable and then it tanked down. Come on, Bill. Klarna didn't like. You can do limit order. You just have to be careful because it could easily dump it open, right? But as long as you're watching it, you literally, if you're watching it and you know what to look for, they pretty much won't lose basically none to a ton of money. Like Klarna dumped yesterday, and I made money off the limit order. I made 1.7%, which as long as I didn't lose money, that's okay, right? So basically, it's based on demand. I'm just gonna show you how to do it real quick for everybody in the chat. What price? Yeah. First part, other people asking. $55. Basically, you just go to buy. You can see this, right? Yeah, I'm just going like this. Buy. See, I have 5,500. And I would say limits. Click fills anything under. And then set the price at $55. And then how many money I have. I'm just going to click it, bro. I'm just going to click it. See ASMR clicking. Because basically you want to get up all the way max, literally max, to whatever you're doing. Because you're not going to get filled this. So you're not going to get filled this amount because you're not going to get filled the amount because then you're going to place your review order and you're just going to place it. It's higher than yeah. But yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah. I guess you can test the waters if you're uncomfortable or think it's not gonna pop or whatever. Just do a small amount. Just test it. If you're gonna be here in the live, if you're gonna be watching it, there's really no reason not to do at least like one share for $55. Oh, the risk is pretty high, higher. Not selling it open, but as of right now, literally, barely anybody got any shares. So, Bill, like, I understand your concerns, but realistically, let me ask this question: if nobody has any shares, who's selling it open? Like, who's dumping it open if everybody got one share? Most people. Like, that's the genuine, like, that's some part. And also for limit order, because like nobody's really selling it open if everybody got one share. One example, because if you get one share, if you sell, that's not a lot of shares you're selling. Two, if this thing goes up 30%, you're up $5 versus if you get 100 shares, you're up 5,000, right? So obviously you're gonna sell out if you have 5,000 versus $5. Plus, if everybody gets one share, they're not gonna sell one share because they'll risk getting restricted. And also, a lot of the shares are locked up by institutions, and they can't sell at all. So by us getting less shares, more shares go to institutions and like angel investors that got in earlier before us. They can't sell at all. Yes. If you have one share, hold it. 30-day period. 30-day. Don't even look at it. Just hold the thing for like at least 30 days. Because even if this thing drops 50% off IPO price, which it probably won't, because it's actually a decent company, like in 30 days, then you'll only sell for like $10 loss. You're setting it so low, Emilio. Yeah. I understand concerns. Like, yeah, do it. If you avoid this one, it's all up to you guys. I'm just telling you exactly what I'm doing or what my opinion is. If you are doing a limit order, just be aware that you need to be watching this then, because for Klarna, it did once it was done with its little dilly-dallying up and down. So basically, if you super safe side limit orders, before I read the comments, if this thing's dilly-dallying around the open price and doesn't make a move up, it's not going to make a move up because the limit orders were a bunch of orders that went in at once. If it doesn't go up right away, it's not going up. Then sell out for break even. $50. Yes, 50 is perfect limit order right now. I would do that perfectly because look, if you do a 50 limit order, I have my $50 limit order is at $5,500. And that means, worst case, I get filled half. So that means by $5,000, I'll get 2.5 back in my account in cash and 2.5 in the stock. So the higher you say limit price, so what is it? It opens. If it opens at 55, you don't get filled. But the thing is, the other one, that's why I usually do my limit order 3 times with the IPO price. But based on Klarna, I don't think that's necessary. 2.5 maybe. But for this one, I'm really bullish. I'm not bullish. Okay, let's say I'm not bullish. I'm not like 100% confident. But everybody getting one share really puts me in the right spirit, as you can tell. I'm pretty happy right now. But basically, pro tip: if you're doing a huge order, like 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 60, let me check for me. But basically, if okay, let me see my order. Basically, what was I gonna say? What app do you trade on? I don't know if I would call it trading. I use Robinhood for pre-IPOs and my Charles Schwab Roth IRA for all my other investments, long-term investments, some parts of crypto, mostly long-term. If you didn't know who I am, I post on an app called Blossom. It's like a long-term investor focused. My actually main portfolio is literally all long-term stuff. This is literally an opportunity I had to jump on just so I can make a little extra money. You know? Do I get filled? Oh, let's go, guys. Can you guys guess how many shares I got? I'm ecstatic about this amount of shares. I got so many shares. I got a bunch of shares. Oh, no, it's not like investment platform. It's more of it's like a social media for investors. So if you guys like, IPOs are amazing, but the thing is, like Bill said, once the hype is, Bill, if you're still in the chat, like I really like Bill's awesome. He's really skeptical about this, and that's awesome because there is a lot of things to be worried about with limit orders. So it's completely understandable if you don't want to do that. But he's right. The hype is not going to stay forever. I'm fundamentally a long term, so I have my portfolio. Okay, Bill, shout out to Bill, bro. I'm fundamentally a long term. I'm a long term guy, so I really understand this on the short term and a long term perspective. I make extra money here, and I put it back into my long term portfolio. ETFs, Amazon, Google, Uber, S&P Global, lots of companies like that. Lots of high moats, hard to get into, monopolistic companies. Okay, let's answer some of these questions. Number one question mark. If I got one, okay, let me see. If I got one share, do limit order, does that count on selling? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So as long, if you do limit order on Robinhood, just make sure if you're gonna, once you sell all your limit order, sell all but one of those shares because that's the original share you had. You should be chilling. If I got one Robinhood out of the 50 rip, what's the limit order suggestion? I'm gonna say 55 right now. Subject to change. 55 seems pretty safe right now. If anybody knows the live price, please drop it in chat right now for everybody to see. I don't have the live price because CNBC does not want to talk about this thing, and I don't have the whatever app is doing the live call out, like the price prediction. 1 out of 1,000. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. If it's above 50, oh well, then we don't get filled. Which is why I always say, for like when we had figure circle 3 times above IPO price, because the highest we've ever got release, highest ever out of recently is Figma, which opened at 85 and started at 33. So that's not 3 times. That was a lot of hype. So this one should, highest margin of safety, 2.5 times above IPO price. Literally, I did that. Expect to get filled half. Exactly got filled half. But I think we can do 55. How many shares do you get out? I got 1 share. I got it right now. But honestly, that's not bad. I'm happy as long as I'm not the only one who got one. Like, as long as I'm missing out on some of the fun. App do you trade on? I trade on Robinhood, and I use Charles Schwab for my long-term Roth IRA. And also, I do my limit orders on my Roth IRA because I don't pay taxes whenever I buy and sell. And there's no day trading restrictions. I can buy and sell in the day whenever I want. Roth IRA is so powerful. If you don't know what a Roth IRA is, please ask a comment about it, and I will gladly explain it for you guys. Oh, Blossom. It's search up Blossom investing on your thing. Looks like. Let me show you guys. But Blossom definitely, it doesn't support options. Ex-public. Here's my account. I have like 3.4 thousand people follow exactly what I invest in. YouTube channel links. You can see my portfolio. I changed it because here, look. I sold almost all my stocks because for the IPOs coming up. I have about 55 individual stocks in my portfolio. Hoping all the wait. I need to go back to these comments. Opens at 35. Oh, it's at 35 right now. Let me see. Yo, okay, that's a bill. Well, I'm hoping all retail takes their money to Gemini. I think Figure right now, current market conditions with right now, Gemini Figure looks better. Bill says Gemini. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Everybody has different opinions. Longer and on Legence. I don't know if you mean am I long on Legence or like am I bullish on Legence? I'm bullish on Legence. Am I long on it? I also am long. If it tanks, if it eventually goes down, that would be a good long-term investment. But would I get into it? No, because I invest in large cap companies that have moats and like that have competitive edges. Are you splitting limit? Yes, I was literally just about to get in that, Eric. I'll go over that. Good. That's very good knowledge, Eric Chung. Whoever you are, that's very good ball knowledge right there. That's what you should be doing that if you have large orders. What is the best social app? I would say Blossom. If Blossom's amazing because there's not a lot of like short-term minded traders on there. It's most fundamental long-term investors. I'm telling you, you can trade, you can do IPOs, whatever you want, but at the end of the day, the best way to make money long-term is just to invest long-term. I have tons of videos on that. It's really my passion. If you place a limit order at 100 and it goes live 50, my order got filled at 100 a share. Oh no, 52. You're right, Dan. It will filled at 52 if you put 100. It fills anything under. That's the beauty of a limit order. It literally snipes you open. I got zero on. You being serious, Ash? 0 shares? That's way worse than 1. Open door. Open door, bro. I don't mess with those meme stocks. Really no fundamentals there. It's funny because I do IPOs, but I don't do like those really high beta risky stocks. Think I should still do a limit order of 13. Ooh, 13 shares? 13 shares? I mean, honestly, if you have a lot of money left over, a ton you want to try, but honestly, 13 shares, you might be chilling. You got your loan order plan? I'll get into that right now. Let me finish the comments. How do people place these orders before drop date? I'm looking new to this, but I placed the order on Schwab. Ooh, Schwab? Wait, don't worry. You're not late. You literally have up to when it's going to open to place an order. Also, once we get closer to 8 o'clock, I'm going to start watching the price because that's probably when I want to watch the price. How do people place these orders? Okay, is it a good time to invest in Oracle? That's like a data center brokerage. I'm not too inclined to invest in those. Those are going to give you reap. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If you're investing in anything that's really high risk, really high beta, I'm not going to get into the definition of beta. This is high risk stocks. It's going to give you good returns as long as we're in a bull run. That's how it works. We're been in a massive bull run. As long as it keeps pumping, any of your risky stocks, they're going to yield good returns. High risky and like high risk assets do better in low interest rates and bull run environments. It gave me 1 out of 80 my ETF portfolio. Yo, SPMO, Emilio, let's go. SPMO is where is it again? SPMO, Spider, Momentum ETF, or is it? I forgot the company as SPMO. TTTQ, is that top 50 Nasdaq or is that top 10 Nasdaq stocks or top 50? TTTQ is pretty good. What time zone? I'm in California, Pacific time. Just placed an order for Gemini. Okay, Bill is bullish on Gemini. I respect it. 55. Like if we get like 5% less, like that's not a big deal, right? 10% less. Will you buy at lunch? You mean launch? Yeah, I'm buying it at launch. Limit order. In your Schwab, do you say trade options? Depends what you mean by trade options. I do options. I don't trade them. Trading options is pretty risky. I can buy covered calls, which I basically do the UNC version of options, like to generate income basically and hedge my portfolio on upturn and downturns. Pretty complicated stuff compared to just buying a call or put and then just trading it. Puts and calls are good. Don't get me wrong. In a pretty easy environment like this, if it's a pretty surefire bull trend right now, in your Schwab, what should your a limit order? 55. I need to put text on the screen. I'm so uncultured, and I need to put some sort of text. Leveraged. Oh, leveraged. Ooh, Emilio, you really like leverage like that? It's been doing pretty good, but I'll personally take you like if you made how much did QQQ ramp in last year? Probably like 100%, right? TQQQ probably gone like 200, depending on your leverage. Probably 150 because it's leveraged on the up and down too. What are you putting your buy limit at? $55. Perfect. $60. No problem. $60 limit order. It's gonna get filled. It's gonna get filled. Also, I know we had questions about my limit orders. I read a bunch of comments. Can we get back if you have a question about limit order? Put it back in the chat so I can reread it. I don't know how I got so far behind. I don't know how I got so far behind on the freaking questions, man. Dude, with so many amazing people come up in 20s. Oh, what time I go live? I'm guessing if I had to make an exact guess, 9:30, 9:45. Bullish went because bullish went around 10. Sorry, I'm in Pacific time. Right now it is 7:34 a.m. 7:34 Pacific California time. So whatever you are in, just either like add the amount you need to. I'm not doing the math. So if I put limit order 16 over, I got you guys. A limit order. Okay, I'm gonna get into some more for you guys. A limit order, what it was eventually used for. The beginning of a limit order. To answer your question real quick, if it's at 50, if your limit order is at 60 and open at 55, it fills anything under it. So you will get filled at $50 exactly if it opens there. But how limit order was working before is say Nvidia, let's use Nvidia. You know what it is. The biggest stock in the world right now. If Nvidia was at $70 right now and you say, hey, I want to buy at 50, but I don't know if it's gonna go under 50 for like a second and then go up or whatever. So I want to buy Nvidia at 150, but I don't want to like actually buy like do a buy order. I want to like automatically buy it. So you're gonna set limit order at 150, and since it's above your limit order, it won't fill because it's not under it. And then we take advantage of IPOs because we can't market buy right now because it's not on the market. So we do a limit order and it'll fill automatically if your limit order is anything underneath it. Let me know if you have any clarifying questions on the limit order. My advice, if TTQ ever gets below 30s, start looking to pretty decent advice. It is leveraged, so technically it is better. Honestly, people hate leverage. My people, long-term investors, Logan. Hello. Thank you for the hearts. Yay. My opinion on leverage. If you're heading into like a recession type, TTQ would obviously get totally obliterated. One bad thing with leverage is it's worse than it's actually worse if you're in a recession. One of my a genius, right? Because I said leverage is worse than the downturn. But because if you go up 100% and you go minus 50, you just lost 100% basically because you lost half of it. So leverage, that's why technically leverage is. If you're going up 50% and down 50%, if you're losing leverage, you lost more. But you're right, Emilio, because if you do buy it, you find a nice little buy on the bottom, that means it leverage on the way up too. But I personally like other things that aren't technically called leverage, but might give you some leverage, like different beta. If you see limit order 60, it will include the price under it. Yes, anything under it. That's why I always say before to set my limit order at 3 times above the IPO price. Not necessary for this. 2 to 2.5. A nice $55 is a round number. When do you sell? All right. Limit order selling. Let's get it right now. Basically, it's really simple. No volume, no trend. Not getting trends. You don't have to use any day trader lingo data. It's really simple. when you're gonna get into this a limit order, it's gonna have, you don't need to look at the chart. The chart is gonna be completely wrong. It's not gonna be right. It's not even an update. Can't use the chart. Basically, what's gonna happen? You look at the price. It's gonna be percent next to it. The percent next to it should, depending on your broker, it should reflect the amount one that's opened. So it should be straight at zero and moving up or down. Let's say it doesn't do that and it says 30%. You can just do it off that. Basically, how IPOs and limit orders work is why I like them, is because basically right now nobody can really sell. And if you do sell, you guys all have one share. Can't sell. If you do, it's a little bit. So how it works at open is, since I said limit orders snipe open, when everybody automatically buys an open, what do you think happens when all these buy orders go in at once? It's probably going to push up the price a little bit, most likely. As long as there's good hype, high demand. Like I said, yep, 1 out of 81 shares. Yuri, just put our limit order plan into motion. Basically, once this thing starts, well, it should pop in the first couple seconds, realistically. I watched Figma. It was insane. Literally, as soon as it opened, this thing was like 82 straight to 90, straight to 100. Glorify. Yes, but Dan, get this. It's pump and dump. When you think of a pump and dump, you think of like a meme stock, or you think of a crypto. You think of like a meme coins, right? You guys know what meme coins are? When you have a meme coin pump and dump, there's one, you don't know when it's going to be. And two, even if you do, you could get liquidated. The owner, in this case, let's do the meme coin example. The owner of the meme coin, the figure owners, or whoever bought into it, like when they're creating, let's say the meme coin, they can't sell it at all. They're stuck not selling it. The only people that can sell it is us here. And basically, when all the buyers, people can't preemptively do a sell order. Like they can't do a limit sell. Not right now because they don't have any shares, right? So when it opens, the only thing that's going in right away is buy orders. So that means if this thing is trading even and literally doesn't move or goes down, that means there wasn't enough buy orders in, which means we're out of here, basically. And when we're out of here, we just sell and we take our break even. Pretty simple. No RSI, volume. Oh, you can do 60 if you really want to. Nice little. Do you know what it's about to drop? Technically check 24/7. I wouldn't get too heavy in the checking until 8 o'clock at least. My guess is around 9:30. Earliest, early 9s. Latest, 10:30. Other IPOs, Legence, I do. I've had. Okay, my expectations have been tempered a lot because they haven't been moving the same as the other ones. Because, like I said, they're lower quality than the other IPOs were. So, but I do have high conviction on Legence because it's an awesome company. 1 share. Fortunately, we all got 1 share. If you didn't, you're the lucky few. Pacific. Yeah, California. Let me just make sure it's Pacific time and I'm not stupid. When is California Pacific time? Yep, it's Pacific time. So just change it to Eastern. That's 3 more than us, bro. That's 300% more than us. Is VIA I would say it's underrated. It's definitely underrated. Because basically, so what we've been seeing, like here's why VIA is under. It may not be the hypiest, but basically we've been seeing, maybe this one won't happen, the IPOs go up. They go up. So even if people are like, oh, VIA, it's not as hyped as like Gemini or the other ones, if you could have a higher chance of getting filled because since most people are hyped about it. And even if it doesn't do 50, 30, 100% and just goes up in general, that's a win, right? I have 1 share in a bigger. Fortunately, after big bangs underwrite the market, issued loan by. Yes, in a very complicated term, Bill. All right, guys, it is about time to set my limit order. anybody, oh, 4. Wow, thank you, Joaquin Nerdiot. Wait, guys, if anybody has the whatever app it was that does IPO predictions, Freedom, let us know in the chat what the predicted price is right now. Because I don't have it. I only have estimates of what it's going to be, not like a predicted price based on volume. Limit order time. Let's see. Like I said, whoever said splitting the orders is absolutely correct. I'm going to split my orders right now. If you don't have a lot of money, don't worry about it. So yes, exactly. Institutions, people, the figure people can't sell. People, institutions who bought in, JP Morgan, blah, 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 BlackRock, if they invested in, can't sell. Angel investors that are buddy with buddy with big investors and investment bankers can't sell. We have all the power. Yes. Where exactly? $55 on my Charles Schwab Roth IRA, no taxes. Let me set it right now. Okay. I have $5,000, so I think I'm going to split it up into 5 separate limit orders of around 1,100. Okay, thank you. 35. 55 seems good right now. And if it does go anywhere close to 55, please let us know. I always do 3 times. I'm doing 2.5-ish, 2.1-ish at 55 to 60 is a good price. Honestly, that's awesome. 35, that's already more than Klarna. So buy IPO price. Wait, Klarna's at 35 open, so maybe limit buy 35. That wouldn't be a good limit order because it's already. I'm sorry. I think I'm misreading your question, but since it's already at, I think I said $35. A $33 limit order wouldn't be optimal because you have a high chance of not getting filled. Oh, let's go. 50. Ooh, a little risky. Nah, 50 is not risky. You'll get filled. Not able to cash it. Technically yes. I'm really into stocks, finance, taxes, so I know the tax loopholes. For a Roth IRA, it's really cool. There's a lot of rollover tricks like 401ks, but my favorite trick is you can take out this is what people don't tell you. You can take out cash with Roth IRA before 65. Let me explain how. So whatever money, you contribute $7,000 max to Roth IRA. Whenever you put money in, that money you can take out. It's tax free. The only money you have to keep until 65 and a half is the money you make off your money. So let's say I put over 15 years, I put in $100,000 and now it's $1 million or something. I can take that $100,000. It can also take out more. You have to take out more, like 10% extra for a first time home buy, more for medical expenses and educational expenses. There's a lot of tax rules you can take advantage of. How did everyone get from figure? Pretty much one share. Why are you splitting orders? It's not really necessary. If you have a large amount, it's better because think about it. My $5,000 isn't on the higher end. Let's say you have $50,000 to put in. There might not be $50,000 of selling at once, enough volume, liquidity. Because if you have $50,000, people that are getting in for anything less than $50,000, they will fill before you. So if you have a too large of an order, then it might not fill. It will fill eventually, but it might not fill right when you want to. That's a problem. But if you have anything less than $10,000 at once, really isn't a huge problem. Personally, I like splitting it because there's no downside to splitting besides the fact that it takes an extra 5 minutes. 59.5. Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. He stuck that in my head. I'm sorry. It's 59.5. Do you do conditional? I don't do conditional. It's regular loan orders. I don't do and also you can't even set trailing stop loan orders or stop limits or anything like that because it's not out. One of a two. Torvid gonna head up. Of course, bro. Fortunately, Bill did not get filled, and he does not want to do limit order, which is totally fine, respectable decision. So he's gonna head to work out. See you later, Bill. Full port. How did you get? Educate myself. The internet. If you any questions about any tax implications, and any tax form about regular taxable Roth 401, just let me know. Roth IRAs are pretty cool. All you need really, if you're like 18, 19, you technically need a job, but you can get around that. You can really write down any form of income you want. Doesn't have to be submitted to. It doesn't have to be. You can write down. You do a lemonade stand, and you can get accepted for Roth. $55 right now. Potentially, I'm seeing ranges in my chat $50 to $60. Bro, I think Bill's gone, dude. I might just stretch it tomorrow and chill. That's understandable. That one, understandable. Heavy, yes. Whatever I don't get, I'm gonna do that right now. I need to request shares for the other ones and get my guys. I need to get my one share from via Gemini tomorrow. I need to get my one share. Yes, 50s look good. Probably 55. I expect one share for Gemini and probably more for VIA. Probably what I expect. How much buying power do I have? I have $3,000. Oh. All right, I'm gonna go heavy into VIA right now. I'm doing probably half and half VIA, half Gemini. Okay, 45. I expect the 45 on order. I expect Gemini to go up higher pre-IPO, but then I expect VIA to get filled more. I personally don't like Gemini. A lot of people in my chat like it though. All opinions. If you like Gemini, we don't know for sure that it's trash. We don't know for sure if it's gonna do amazing. Yeah, what is bro is fiending over the price. It shouldn't move that much, don't worry about it. Whoever is in the chat, if they have it, share it if you don't want to get keep. Okay, how many shares should I request? 10. I'm doing VIA right now. 50? No. 20, 30, 40 shares. No, 40. Okay, 40 shares of VIA. Sure. No, I'm selling all of it. Don't hold this thing, please. If you didn't know right now, you can't hold these things. Past. If you're watching it, you can't hold these things. Max 20 minutes. For these ones, probably shorter. Max. All right, VIA 2,000 ordered limit $2,000 pre-IPO order just to get my one share. And then Gemini, let's see how much it's gonna be. I'm doing like $3,000 each. How much money do I have? 10, 40, 45, 49, 55. Okay. I'll think that's pushing it, man. If this thing, what happened last time is this thing, Klarna, it pushed up pretty high, then it went down. So I would say it could fail. I'll do it. At least try the $45. 50 if you can. 50 if you can. Just don't want you guys not to get filled. And also be really careful, guys. You have to be watching this thing. Wait, I'm gonna open the live stream on my phone. I'm gonna check the latency to see exactly how long the delay is. I'll let you guys know how long the delay I'm gonna have. Let's check the delay. Live. Okay. Oh, I can't watch the live stream on my own phone? Alright, let's check the delay real quick. It's getting close to 8 o'clock. I really need to set my limit. I won't be selling. Okay, let's check the latency. Alright, wave. Okay, it's short latency. We have about a 3-second delay. 3-second delay. Alright, I'm filling my loan orders. No chats for the next 5 minutes. Alright, limit orders. First one. 55. Should I do 55? I don't know, bro. How do you do limit orders? If I put 40 at what? If you put at 40, is that 40 shares of $40? If that $40, if the price opens anything under 40, it will fill you. That's probably the minimum price. Minimum price. I would say at least 45 to 50. Because I don't want you guys not to get filled. That'll be pretty bad. Ooh, I'm gonna risky. I'm gonna do $52. 53. See, this is all guessing right here. Okay, first, $1,100, 21 shares, $53. Okay. All right, yeah, I know it's above its price. All right, new order. Limit order number 1. Oh yeah, like I said, dollars. If you put it, if figure opens anything under 40, it will fill. If it opens over, this is why it's bad to put the limit order. Because let's say you put it close. If it opens over 40, your limit order doesn't get closed. If it drops back under 40 before you cancel it, it will fill in again. So, and if that's on the way down, that doesn't want to be you. Okay, second limit order. I'm not gonna do 54. I'm just gonna spread out a tiny bit, just for the fun of it. Limit. How many price? $54. Quick 1,100 again. $1,154. Sorry, $54. 21 shares again. Yep, I know it's the same limit order. Realistically, anywhere from 9 to 5 to 15% is realistic, which is good. The stock market gives you an average 8 to 10% a year, man. That's in one day. That's what I hit on Figma, hit on Bullish, hit pretty well on those. But this is different. It could easily just stay flat. Does expire matter? It's day only. At the end of the day, it cancels. No, I would say no. Just keep on the standard day only or good till canceled, because good till cancel will stay open forever. It doesn't matter, because if you get filled, it's the order's done. The order is done. Okay, third one. Limit order. This one I'm gonna play around. 53 is my little interesting price I like. I'm gonna go for 1,100 again. 1,100. Okay, 20 shares. Yep, I know it's the same. All right, 2 more orders to go. 2 more orders. Okay. Yes, real possibility, man. From what I saw, Klarna, it should, because of the influx of limit orders, like all the orders going in at once, it's going to pretty much even it out if even there is an enhanced pressure. I'm fairly confident that it's going to either open flat or open up. And if it opens flat, it's okay. We can get out. Limit. I want to get more shares. That's why I'm under 43. You can go a little middle. Yeah, but like, it's just average yourself out. 43s. If I were to do 45, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Pattern stuff. Wait, let me get back to let me finish my orders real quick, because it's getting close to my time where I'm gonna like enhance, like start watching it for real. All right. Okay. Next price. I'm doing $53, man. Another 1,100. Perfecto. Yeah. $53, 1,100 again. Last limit order. Limit. 53 again. 53 is my price. We'll average it out. Oh, perfect. Yeah. 53, 13 cents, 21. Wait, what the heck? None. Oh, I don't have the right amount of cash. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna order at 55. Yeah. So I'm increasing this to like the literal cent. I'm making sure I max out my limit order. Okay. Boom. Yep. Check. Limit order is all placed, and we're all good to go now. Watch the price like a hawk. Dude, that's 6 more than us, bro. 6 more than us. What's your opinion of Figure and Klarna? Oh, wait, did I miss a pattern? Right. I'll just get into the Figure first. My opinion on Klarna, honestly, it wasn't as bad as people say it is. 30% open. That's free money right there. And for limit order users, if you follow the strategy pretty well and just like it didn't pump it open, so you just got out pretty quickly. If you were holding, it might have yielded some bad results. I think for what on the first day, I already said that there's going to be increased selling pressure because obviously everybody in the IPO wanted to get in the Figure and then wants to get into the other ones. So I think the safest day for limit orders is 13th, but Figure is looking real nice right now for limit orders. Everybody got one share, most people. When is Figure opening? I'm going to predict 9:45, 9:30, but it could be anywhere from 8 o'clock. I'll give it anywhere from 8:30 to 10 o'clock. But at 8 o'clock, just be safe. I'm going to start watching this thing. And you guys should too. If you're on the live, make sure you can listen to me in the background. Make sure you have a tab up of the price at all times. Yeah, I'm Pacific. Sorry. Yeah, I'm Pacific time, not Eastern. What is Discord saying? Dang, nobody's. Yeah, that's why I don't have Discord, bro. Like Discord servers are so good. Plus, like managing one and like I don't know how to make one. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at that. 53 is what I'm saying right now. 53. Oh, high conviction. Basically, the fact that everybody got almost one share, which means and institutions can't sell. So realistically, the only people selling are us, because it's like a meme coin, but like the owners can't sell. Most people can't sell because most of the shares do go to institution investors. One of the reasons why yesterday, because so many of you unfortunately got so many shares. Talking about you guys got so many shares. A high percentage of shares, so you guys outsold my buy orders, man. Along with the increased selling pressure because people want to get into this. No, they can't. If they got into it through like a pie, they got into it through a normal means, institution like doing shares, they have a lockdown period. Because we, like for example, you guys know Jonah, right? Whatever his name is, who requested $100,000 of Klarna. Well, institutions could request $100,000, but they would get every single share basically. But the trade-off is they can't sell right away. They have to, in order for you to get 100% of your shares, you need to be buddy with either the company or the investment bankers valuing the company. And then the trade-off is you can't sell for like 60 to 180 days, which is called a pipe. I like to call it like a lockdown date, not an official term. Yes, you get filled. And you don't have to check if you get filled or not. If this thing opens under that, you're good to go. If you don't get filled, cancel the order. Just go cancel the order. Sorry, a 26 limit order. I would say it has around 10% chance to get filled. It's not gonna happen. Silent. Why do we less shares on Figure compared to Klarna? Difference? As a smaller company, 4.4. Also, there's a lot more institutional interest into Figure. So for Klarna, since it wasn't out of a good company in the first place and it was losing money, institutions really didn't like it. Like I did in my video, for institutional interest, Figure was ranked 2. First is Via. Via, 22% of the shares is being bought up by one company. That's crazy. For Figure 10% of the company is being bought out by one company. And those were made, and that when they filed for IPO in the SEC filing, those companies were publicly stated. Gemini only had a line of credits backed by Ripple, and Klarna had nobody. So that's a huge plus for Figure and VF. Wish I could tell you. I don't have it. I don't have it. Anybody have the Freedom price? I don't have the price. And CNBC doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, no. Let me check this chat real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. People are saying $39 limit orders. Holy moly! You know, it'd be really cool if all these people doing not us obviously, not you guys obviously, but if there's people, a lot of people are trying to like hit exactly. Oh my goodness! Like what? Like $1 above the open price. If it shoots past and they don't get opened, if they don't get filled, that'd be pretty funny. Do you price? Oh, let's see. Price target for open. I don't have the prediction market, the prediction freedom thing. I would say a good $40 would be nice, 40 something. But on the low, I would say anything above 35. Anything above 30 for sure. It's really hard to tell with these things. That's why you need prediction markets. I'll accept the prediction markets, the freedom. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I need to have my chart is up. My just have figures somewhere on your screen. Somewhere on your screen is Rice. Yes, $53. 5 orders of 1,100 each. 5,500 total. I got one share. I got one share. I don't want to post TikTok. But how many people of you guys are heard me from TikTok? Or you guys just know? Dude, I have 6 comments. See, I'm not answering the comments right now. I'm answering you guys. Oh, people are asking name on YouTube. Oh, why not? Why isn't your $50 loan not going? It won't let you? Oh, what platform are you on? Some dude. What platform are you on? Maybe I can help you out. Robinhood. Let me try. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Robinhood. Then we're gonna go to Figure. Then you're gonna press place loan order. Bid, huh? What's this place? But it didn't go through? Okay, Timothy, that's a valid strategy. I like it. That's perfect. Some dude, I honestly contact Robinhood support. I'm really sorry. I can't do much to help you. I can't do much to help you right now. Look, it's getting hot in here. 50. Man. Okay. About an hour and a half till open. We're getting closer every single second. Everybody. Okay. 35. Do you have the app, or you just, or how did you get to that conclusion? Because look, if it's hovering around there, that would probably be where it's gonna open at. That's probably where it's gonna open at. It's Baser. Where are you gonna open at there? Our limit orders are gonna be at 53. Probably lowest you can do is 40 something. To be safe. Target and open. Hopefully anything above 37. It's at 35 right now. It's hovering. So really nice if this thing makes a little jump before open. Really, really nice for us. Bro's getting close. You like $37? Basically, at first, non-basic. If this thing opens flat, that's when all the buyers go in. So it's not gonna pump like right away in the first few 10 seconds, and it's not gonna go into. So then I'll get out, break even, and then if it goes up 5%, as soon as it starts showing weakness or dipping, get out. 10%, same thing, 15. Once you're above your pretty much 5% level, anything under that you want to just anything above 0%, honestly, you want because there could be increased selling pressure because it's only the second day out of 3 on IPO days. Oh, it does. Oh, I wish I had access. 30. Wait, I'm really interested in studios. Are you trying to like snipe the exact price to get the most shares filled? Studios. That's pretty close to what's gonna open at, probably, right? That's way too risky for me personally. But if you like can track this thing, yes, yes. Wait, do you have freedom? Do you have like do you have the pre? Do you have like the dark market tracker or whatever that tracks the price? Studio. Dang, I need to really get on this thing, roast. It seems like I can make. Then holding a strong 53. Boo, 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 boo. Worst case, half of my shares get filled. But 37? That's not half, right? It's like whatever that is. 53, 37. That's not half. I'll be fine with 2/3 of my shares getting filled. For the order. What's freedom? It's like with one of the brokers. It offers like a. So you know how we can't see figure prices? It basically like predicts what it's gonna open at based on like volume or whatever. I don't know exactly how it predicts it, but it's pretty good. And it sucks because it's like a real broker. So I'm assuming you have to like actually sign up and actually put in your social security to get W-2 tax form on it. So if I'm wrong, if you can just sign up and not put any information in, that'd be perfect. If any of you guys know about that, but it's like I don't know exactly if it's freedom, but it's one of those. Dude, that's what I was saying, bro. Like I literally made TikTok on it last night, bro. Nobody believed me. Like that wouldn't be crazy, right? Hovering, okay. 35. You guys could probably move your limit orders down to 40, 45. I might do that right now, honestly. $45. Give me like a little margin of safety here. It could open really, really soon. So for me personally, I'm moving it down to around 10, 50, $45, guys. I'm editing my own orders. Editing it. Alright, guys. If you guys aren't watching, keep a close eye on figure. It's probably not going to open right now, but it could really, really easily open whenever. That's valid. That's an honest valid strategy. I'll probably say lowest I do go is 40. Don't want to get too close. So I need 1,100. Go. We want to get filled. 40 is literally lowest I'll go. I need to get filled, bro. I can do a few more shares now, fortunately, due to this new information. Yup, I edited that. 45. Play around 40 or 45 range. Seems really nice, guys. Okay, let me just make a quick TikTok updating everybody. Alright. Okay, making a quick TikTok right now, updating the masses on my strategy. in the YouTube live right now. We're getting some price hovering around $35 to $37. I set out to my limit order around 55. I am dropping that to 40 to 45 range. Gives a little margin of safety. Personally, I'm being 45. Should get filled roughly above 2/3 of our shares right now. Really good. Most of you guys got one share. Drop below if you did get one share. That's really good for limit orders because only people that can really sell is retail buyers right now. Institutions, lockup period. Angel investors, lockup period. Us getting allocated less means that people have one, more cash to go in limit orders, and then two, have less to sell out. And then if you have one share, you need a mass sellout of one shares to push this thing down. So if you have one share, you're not going to sell, right? Because you don't want to get restricted. Just have a one share off $10 increase, right? Versus if you had a 50 to 100 shares, we make $5,000 or 500. Of course, you would sell, right? So my prediction is this thing's open. Worst case, it would trade flat, and if it trades flat, you're gonna get out. I'm gonna get out before it starts trending down, but I think it could open up and do a tiny pop. Basically, I want to target 5%, 10%, 50%. Or anything above 0, if it shows any weakness, I'm out. Gotta play it safe, guys. There's still a lot of concerns, especially with Klarna, of what it did last time. I got out. I didn't lose money on that, but basically, you guys want to play with extreme caution. Just letting you know in case you were in an order. If you were to time it exactly perfectly, probably around 40 to 37, but that's way too close for me. 40 to 45 seems absolutely perfect right now. 45 for me. I'll bid 50, but. Good luck, guys. You can join the live. We're chilling. You can ask. I'm not answering questions on my TikTok, unfortunately, because I'm in the live stream right now, focusing on these guys and focusing watching the prize, doing everything right now. So if you guys want to join up, my YouTube is Josh Wangel. So good luck. Filmed a quick little video for them guys, so I know. Okay, once I do that, I need to change all my prices. I don't think so right now. If it opens right now, then it's actually over for me. Yeah, but there's different market conditions. Like we got filled a lot less, and this company's better. It's showing better. Like Remy, he said $10 plus 2, because Klarna did $10 plus 2, but that's off a $40 price. That's the $40 price. So it's gonna from it going to 25 to 35 is already a much larger increase. Whatever percent that is, that's a nice little jump. It's showing better institutional interest, better demand than Klarna could ever do. So, and I got out of Klarna pretty easily with no losses. Like literally, I made 1.5% off the limit order. So I'm pretty confident in at least my strategy that I can get out. Worst case, none. I know it could be mid and it could make like nothing, but you know what? We're up here. I don't have anything to do today besides I gotta go to work later, so I might as well do this. And once it comes out and I sell out, I'm gonna take a nap before I go to work. I'm lucky tired. Wait, let me just post this video real quick. IPO figure limits order update. We're gonna order and then update, and then we go live. Boom, that seems fine. You know, it's slanted. And then post that. Sorry, right back in a second. I just want to post this. Okay, figure. Let's order IPO. I'm gonna put live stream. Hashtag IPO. Oh my goodness, hashtag IPO. Hashtag figure. Gonna do a nice little hashtag Gemini. And hashtag Klarna just came out. Hashtag Klarna. YouTube is Joshua Angle. Okay. I made $10 on Klarna. You know what? Money's money, bro. What's the point of not sitting? I don't treat me like that. Whoa, the thing is, Dan, it's like whatever you say a limit order to, you have to have that cash in your accounts. So if you set one share at $1 million, you need to have one share. I mean, you need to have $1 million in your account. So basically, if you have $1 million in your account and you want to set up a price at $1 million, then you can only request one share for a limit order. But if you spread million, if you did it at $40, you can request how many shares until you hit the $1 million. So that's why some people like to do it closer, because if I do at $55, if I do it 50 and opens at 25, then half of my money I put in there gets filled, and the other half it goes back to my cash account. Oh, 10 o'clock? That's a pretty good for Pacific time. I'm thinking 9:30, 9:45. I'm thinking earlier than Klarna. Well, actually, it might not be. So 10 o'clock is a good guess too. I'm getting so many DMs, bro. Wait. I need to finish my limit order. Imagine things opens out with my pants down and no limit order in. I do have a limit order. I just need to edit it to $45. 1,113. Okay. Okay, 2 out of 5 limit orders changed. Okay. Let's see. Okay, next limit order change to 45. I always have. By the way, but I always have a nice little margin of safety. In a way, it's in a way that oh shoot, I messed up. It's in a way that I know it's gonna open lower, but I don't want to take the risk. I like to get filled. That's fine. Okay, one more. Okay, one more order. Bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why did I cancel that order? Oh shoot. Whatever. Okay, 45. All right. Last limit order needs to be changed right now. 1, 2. Okay. Now notifications like scared me. So I'm at 1. I need 1, 2. Okay. 45. Is that not valid? Let me see. $45. Bro, I messed up again, bro. I'm gonna absolutely crash. Yes, I know the cancel's pending, bro. Dude, it's in the background. Alright. Okay. Alright. Wait, I'll answer questions right now. I'm gonna just take this switch off. I'm getting hot in here. Let's see. What's it for? I'm expecting 10 open. Yep. Off the one share they gave me in Klarna, I canceled. Wasn't a bad cancel. It didn't really move at all. It opened, so I sold for 1.7% profit there. Did 25 shares for? Okay, Yuri, that's very valid for you. That's honestly where it's best to put that. I see now. Great explanation. You're welcome, Dan. You're changing. Oh, because the price is hovering around 30. If you're the person who has the price update, drop it. But it's hovering. It was at 37 near. What happened with Klarna? It was opened up to a higher price, and then it was like in the dark market. It's to open up and it's hovering around a price. That's where it's gonna open likely. Hovering around 35, high 37 right now. Most likely where it's gonna open. Most likely. So I'm putting myself a $10 margin of safety in case this thing wants to pump before it opens. I don't have access to it. Okay, 34. A little bit lower, a little bit tanking. Do you have access? Lunch. Depends when you eat lunch, man. Oh my gosh. Totally. That was not me. That's my brother. Yes, so $40 is definitely where I would. 40 to 45 right now. That means if it opens at 35, I'll get most of my shares filled. Go lower. Change one at a time to 45. Yeah, you're 60. If you're doing 60, you're trying to be safe as possible. 45 is pretty safe. Like for me personally, if I was really going for it, if I had extreme like, oh my gosh, it was gonna be amazing, like 100% go, I'll do $40. But 45, I'm probably gonna get at least $3,000 in this thing. I gotta keep my eye on the prize. That's the gotta keep my eye on the price, not the prize, not the prize. No, we're just gonna chill. So, dude, it's funny. Yesterday, Karna opened writing class, bro. I was on my computer. My internet was terrible, so I was switching to internet, and I had to. Let's see what questions are. Let's see what questions are getting asked. Maybe some of you guys have it. Maybe some of you guys have some questions like these. Let's see. I got one share. Yeah. We got one. Most people. Okay, this guy asking one share. Yep, most people got one share. Good. You're doing it. My Roth IRA is in my Charles Schwab, and I have all my money in there. One, it's tax free, and two, I can only put $7,000 in there a year. So if I take it out and put in Robinhood, that's like a waste since I can't. I max 7,000 a year. Times it right now. Here it's 8:40, 8:24. I think it should open around 9:30 to 10 Pacific time. Okay, this guy. Who else? I got another DM. Thanks for the follow. Did you follow back to learn more about? Did you follow back to learn more about what I do, or are you just being supportive? Wait, this isn't his account. Okay. When is the IPO? No. There's no like official time. You have to watch it pretty much. Start watching it from Pacific. Come Pacific. 8:45, 8 to like 10:30 range. Pretty sure it should be 9:30 to 10 o'clock open though. Pacific time. Pacific time. Comments. I have to look at comments. Okay. What is your name? Josh Angle, yep. Same here. Got one, guy. Oh my goodness, one share. 1 out of 100? I got one share, buddy. Dang, this guy got 20? Lucky. Dang, you're lucky, bro. No problem, bro. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Since there's not like a big mass of questions right now, I'm just gonna answer some of these TikTok questions. So you're wondering if there's like a set price? If that question refers to wait till open, no. And there will never be like a set price. It's always going to change. Right now we have a pretty. What do you think it's at right now, studios? But are you referring to waiting to open to buy? Is that your question? So I can follow up on that. Studios, follow up, man. I need to answer. If you're talking about, wait, where'd my thing go? Do you have access to? I don't. No, studios. I think you're using Weebles to predict it. I don't use Freedom 24. Cause I don't want to have another brokerage, bro. If I was to get a brokerage, I would just get Weeble. I don't need the exact price. It seems like it. Freaking Robin and shadow banning us is actually insane. I got one share, man. I got one share. One share. Should I start streaming on TikTok too? That is a good question. I don't know. Pretty sure last time I heard it was at 30 to 37. 34. High 37, low 34. So we're chilling. Sorry, let me check if I can see a price. I need to watch this price, bro. What am I doing? Oh, what's that? 46, and I don't get filled. That's what happens. And if it goes right under there, I'll get filled. But that's probably gonna be on a downtrend, you know. Yeah. You know, it's just no harm in lowering it to 50 if you're scared of not getting filled, bro. No harm not lowering 50. I'm thinking 45 is pretty safe. If you're really scared, 50 to 45 right now. We have to use the information we have available to put our price. Should I go live on TikTok too? Wait, should I go live on both or stay on here? Or stay on here? Yeah, that's basically how I do my stuff. Yeah, high subscribe rate, low amount of shares, and high institutional interest. All those three factors. Which also means more high conviction for limit orders, more cash for limit orders, and then people will make money, right? I think we'll make some good money. No. Because you want to, whatever you want to do, you try to want to get restricted. Because it looks like Robinhood shadow banning people. Okay, if you had one share, I don't know how people are actually active right now, but if you got one share, did you sell IPO before? Yes or no? If you got one share. If you flip before. Because like it was the worst thing ever. Oh no? So you never flipped before, but you got one share. MNR. But that was the start of this week. No, there's no app. There's no app open on release. You just have to track. You have to watch the price. Robinhood might will alert you. Technically, it might, but that's gonna be too late for them to order. Start of this week. What time? EST. Bro's making me do the conversion for him. I'm gonna say earliest 9:30 Pacific time to EST. So I'm thinking 12:30 your time. Earliest. Sorry, I'm gonna say 12 your time earliest. And that's very, very earliest. Dang, yeah. Looks like there's a couple people that says they haven't flipped before and got one. That might be so unlucky, but I'm not the one predict. Whoa, how I do my stock predictions is I based it on open prices. I based it off previous ones, but we have there's other apps that like do like there's apps that predict it for you and it's pretty accurate. But my limit price is based on my own opinion and margin of safety versus the actual predicted price, which our studios gave us and some other dude. Sorry, I forgot your name. But of course, I'm making sure the information is accurate. I'll have other stuff up right here that I'm looking at. Basically, just Discord and Twitter. Also, Yahoo Finance. I'm going to check right now for any price updates because they do update too. Let's see what the Yahoo has to say. Nope. Will be transformative in blockchain. There is currently one article out about Figure. Yeah, nothing about the price right now. Keep in mind, there is about 3 to 5 seconds of delay between real life, me, and the stream. So please be watching the price by yourself, on your own too. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, it's open. That's gonna be like 3 seconds after it opens. Not a huge deal, but just so you guys know. Now, a raw bandit flipping, does that count for set? It shouldn't. It shouldn't count. Ethan, I don't know. No, you can sit limit order still. You can sit limit order. Oh, because it only bans you from PIPO. Come on, Amelia. Figure hasn't even came out yet. Don't write it off. Don't write it off. People overhyping Gemini. It could be good, but we're given a gift from the share allocation people. Given a gift. Yo, what did Jonah say? You guys follow that dude? I don't like him that much, but I follow him. You guys know what I'm talking about? I wonder how much he got. Oh no, sorry, Ethan. I don't mean to diss you, bro. I don't mean to diss you, Ethan. Okay. Thank you, bro. Wait, what the heck? I have some guy that's saying, okay, I trust this dude. So I think the highest it's gone is 46, back to 35, 41. Hovering. What's your limit order at right now, Studios? What's it at? Are you trying to move it higher or lower? Okay, it's at 36. It's at 36. 36, 93. 30. Yep. Moving back up. 30. Thank you, bro. Wait. What's your username? Jay, what's your username? Are you in the live? Is it in the live? Are you Studios? Huh. I climb walls. Oh, he's in here. Okay. Yeah, wait, what app are you to track the price? I think 45 is good then. Yeah, because you don't want to put it too close, man. That's the one thing you don't want to do. He's right there. See, I climb. Let us know if this thing gets close to $40, por favor. If you can. If not, it's all good though. It shouldn't get close to 45. Maybe close to 40. But right now, it's looking way better than Klarna. I don't know. Why would people shy away if you get one share? That doesn't make any sense. Like personally, it's if it hits what TMB. Oh, no. Okay. It goes to 45, $40. You get close to $40. $40. All right. What do you need? Is it a brokerage? Is Freedom 24 brokerage? Yeah, this guy's got it. Working out. Sorry, I don't know how to say that name, but less shares you get. Usually, if there's a mass, if everybody gets like one share, then that's generally better for limit orders. I don't know, but people would be shying away from limit orders, because I would shy away from limit orders if we get tons of shares, because then more people can sell and you're already making money. So I don't know, Dan. From what I've seen people from yesterday, it seemed pretty accurate to me. I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't use Freedom. Wait, is it free? Wait, can anybody use Freedom 24? Because that'd be a huge help. It's an online broker. Huh. Bro, do I really gotta sign up, bro? I'm not signing into this. Instruments. Oh, what's up, Nicholas? One share. We all got one share, Nicholas. We all got one share together. Yeah, if anybody in the chat has access to the price, if it does get close to $40, $45, that's where collectively our limit orders are around 40, 45. Ooh, okay. And you sold them, right? Okay. Wait, did you? Oh, you flipped bullish, huh, Nicholas? Huh. That kind of eradicates my shadow ban theory. Wait, I'm gonna go live on TikTok just to keep people in. Oh, he didn't flip bullish. So you're holding on your bullish shares. Okay, that makes sense why you got more shares. Wait. Alright, we got the max viewers 35, 39. Yeah, there's probably other reasons, like it might be truly random. There could, I throw around some shade against some shadow banning theories, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, whatever shares we get is whatever shares we get. Dude, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. As you saw, I do have Figure as my highest rated IPO on there. Oh, wait, any I love people. A lot of people have been telling me, do you have any constructive feedback or anything you really like me doing? They want me to do again, or anything I could change around, anything like that. Always want to make the viewer experience best as possible for my audience. It's all right, Nicholas. It's all right. Thank you. Are you doing a limit order? Right. Stream. Are you doing a limit order, Nicholas? Or no bueno this year? Valid. I respect it. I respect the no limit order. I respect no limit order. If only I knew how to. If only I knew how to edit. If only I knew how to edit TikTok Live. Yeah, we have ours set around $45 right now. Well, at least mine. All right. Okay, it's getting close to their 9 o'clock range. Where we may be nearing less than an hour to open, guys. Oh, last I checked, 37. What do you think? Adobe earnings. In the morning before open, I didn't look at that. Honestly, before I even looked at Adobe earnings, I'm not a huge fan of Adobe. I know it's been tanking, probably a little undervalued, but it's not one of my pick. I know financial education literally vouches his life on Adobe, but I personally don't like it. Let's see what it did. Let's see. Oh, it had earnings this morning? Wait, no, it's after. Oh, wait, it's tonight. Okay, I thought you said earnings was already out. It's bounced back a little. I think what I think about Adobe earnings call, I don't like the company personally. Its moat is not large enough. Basically, when I'm saying moats, I'm saying it's barrier to entry, and there's not large. It doesn't have a good. Personally, it doesn't have a good enough monopoly on the space. Figures, can I get into it? Canva, all the other stuff. Nothing really special there. One thing that's really special is their clientele base with their Adobe AI and stuff, their existing client base. But they could easily lose that. And their some of their stuff is really hard to use for beginners. Canva and Figure is just a little bit better for beginners to use. If I only got one share, that's not true, Nicholas. You might as well try, right? Might as well try. Yes, limit order. $45 limit order, guys. I have 5,500 on my limit order right now. Ready to go up. Less shares we get. Since everybody got one share, the more bullish I am. 40, 45. Personally, I'm at 45. 40 is kind of close, but that could hit. I like if you're really gonna do 40, I'll push it up a little bit. 45. If you're doing 40, I'll push it up to like 41, 42, 43, 44, whatever you're comfortable with. I like VIA personally better. I am doing a 50-50 request on both because you cannot predict what these things are going to do, especially before you get any information about the oversubscribe rate, demand, or the dark market prices. You can't tell. Is it still on? My boy told me it was at 37. It's fluctuating. High 41, low 34, back around 37. I'm assuming it's gonna open around the 37 to 35 range. Let me see. Bro, how do I TikTok? How do I people track it on Webull. There's also Freedom24. I don't personally track it myself because I don't want to put my information to Freedom24. Might get Webull soon though. Discord, Twitter's pretty good. Let me check Twitter. Maybe type Twitter, bro. Twitter's always good. X. Price target? I don't have exactly price target. When I say price target, I'm gonna say open $37. And then for limit orders, target, first target take profit probably $5. 5%. Basically, there's not really like exact 1-to-1 price or exact 1-to-1 window. I do say 1 second to 15 minutes max. But basically, what we're going to do is you're in a limit order. Why you go in a limit order is because institutions can't sell, and most people got one share, so they're most likely not going to sell, or if they do sell, it's not a lot of selling. So basically, once it opens, all limit orders go at once. Boom. So it should spike up a little bit. Should give us a nice little 5-10% jump. Hopefully, that's what it should do. 5% most likely because of how it's moving aftermarket. But if it trades even, if it trades even for a certain amount of time and starts dipping, that's when you want to get out because it's not working. Like if it didn't jump up right at the open when all the limit orders going at once, it's not going to go up. So that's basically how it works. You gotta know when people are putting in their buy orders. The only way to know people are putting in their buy orders is at open because you have limit orders. That's when all orders go on. Yeah, $40 at least, man. Or at least $4 for sure. Increase that thing. Increase it. Could very well be above. Could be like 35, 1 cent, 36, or 7. Okay, that's a good price. That is a solid price. Really, really close. That's really, really close to it, but far enough away. I'm not sure exactly how many shares. It's like 20 each order, 21 each order. So like $5,100, 20 each order times 5. Like I have 100 shares, 105 shares. It's not better if it's close. You just get more. You could get more shares for your money. I don't like to put it too close. Like studios is a little bit too close for my comfort, but because if I do it 45 and opens at 35, then $10. I'm saving $10 each share. That's not going in, so it's gonna go back to my cash account. Let's say studio, it's gonna open at 40 and his is at 41. Almost all the money in his limit order is gonna go in. That's a difference. But I already have a ton of money. I don't need all 5,000 to fill. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna get like 2/3 of my shares for a limit order in, so that's fine. That's fine. You could. Honestly, I don't see people do that. Not bad. I'm doing separate limit orders. I have 5 different limit orders, all for $43. Oh, sorry, all for 45. Just because if I have 5,000, and not to say, because 5,000 isn't that much, but let's say I have $50,000. If you do all in one limit order at open, there might not be $5,000 worth of shares all at one time. So let's say there's like 10,000 at once, 5,000 at once, 1,000 at once, right? Well, then people who have limit orders that are under that will get filled. And I'll be stuck with my $50,000 limit order that won't get filled because there's not $50,000 of liquidity all at once. So that's why I break it up, even though I only have $5,000. I break in increments of $1,000. Not different prices though. All 50. All 45. You could have different prices, but that just makes it weird. Oh, I respect it if you're different prices though. It's a valid strategy. All right. People still don't know about the. I want to go live on TikTok. If I knew how to edit the text, I'm such like uncultured on TikTok. Like I don't know how to interact. No. How do I? Okay, I'm going live right now. How do I put text on this thing? Frick. Wait, I'm trying to. No. 900's fine, Kenny. Don't worry about it. You can do 2 if you want, but 900's fine. That's perfect. $900. Give me 900 shares. Let's put that thing up. Why is it me $900? Not. It's not. I say it's a. I said before time, but time is not the factor here. I'm saying the window will probably be from like 1 second to 15 minutes. Basically, what's going to happen? You're explaining as simple as way possible. All them orders go into open. Mass buys. That's the only surefire way we know people are going to buy. We know 100% people are buying open, right? So if it stays even at open, if it moves up and down, doesn't like, not going to make a huge move. If it doesn't make a huge move, then it stays that for like a little bit, like a few, like 10 something, 15 seconds. If it stays like that, that means most likely you're going to start turning down soon. So you get out. So you want to sell as soon as you see weakness. And then if it pumps up 5%, same thing. As soon as you see that weakness and the price starts dropping, that's when you want to sell out, basically. So it's not a price range. It's basically whenever you see weakness, it starts dropping. Because that means the selling orders are overpowering buying orders. Dang. So yeah, so like it's not a time frame. I mean it is. It's gonna be in 1 second to 15-second window. Could be smaller because of current market conditions with multiple IPOs coming out in other days. But you just want to make sure to have maximum downside protection on these things. To place order, or assuming you're limiting the order, it's getting kind of late. If you're like totally new, I can't say that. I'm sorry. Uh, 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 I'm I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but if you're talking about limit order, you can do one for you. You seem like you're new, you don't know the term limit order. Start with like 1 to 2 shares, very, very, very low amounts, just to get. Okay. So you're asking me about limit order, right? So correct. How much did you get? I got 1 share as well, Alexander. Everybody else, yes, limit orders. So I don't want you losing money here, bro. But limit orders, you're gonna want to set it at $45, basically. And yeah, I think it's gonna do good. I'm one share gang too, bro. But basically, what you want to do is you want to go to your buying, go to ticker symbol figure FIGR, buy limits, $45 limits for a couple shares, bro. Just test your waters here. See how it's gonna. You want to sell into weakness here. So if it opens up, don't worry. I will say when I'm selling, it's gonna be 3 to 5 second delay though. So just know that. But basically, if it doesn't start trending up and get you up trending up, and it starts breaking, it starts like going evening off the open price. That means there's not enough buy orders and limits. So 36. That is a very good guess. It's gonna open around 35, 37. Personally, for me, we're right in the middle. So. Dang, Robinson's selling, bro. It's time for the Weeble. Wait, Alexander. Oh, sorry, I need to finish this limit order. If you're still listening, sorry, I can't pronounce that. But if you're still listening, basically, as soon as this thing, because the highest it did hit was 41. So, okay. Sib, you were hoping for a 3x, bro. SIB, it's gonna give you whatever the amount. It's gonna open at around 35, 36. So it's gonna. Sorry, I'm talking to SIB right now. It's not gonna 3x. It's gonna give you whatever, at least 30%. I'm thinking. So let's just take it and leave it, bro. 30% is amazing. And also for your limit question, why I said at 45 is because the highest it went in the dark market so far is 41. So I set it at 40. I don't want to risk it hitting 40. So the minimum I would go is like 41, 42. And honestly, I have $5,000 in this. I don't expect to get filled and everything. I expect to get filled at least 3,000. So that's the amount. My position size isn't really 5,000. It's 3,000. That's what it is. So I'm not gonna get filled and everything. 38. We're getting closer. See, Max is gonna hit. It's probably 41. Via and Gemini. I like Via. Don't really like Gemini. But the thing is, if you watch my long hour breakdown, Via has institutional interest. Very technically boring business model. Amazing business model. Still losing tons of cash. Gemini, lots of hype. Not the greatest company, losing more cash. But the thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if Gemini did pop pretty well. When I say pop, it's gonna give like this 30 to 50% pop, like Figure is giving us right now. Something like that. But pre-IPO for sure, it's gonna go up. For sure. Limit orders, I'll have to see basically on the shares allocated and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not I didn't. Sorry, I didn't go over it yet. I know for sure Stub is on the 17th. Not exact. I think Pattern's on the 19th. We'll drop a video on my YouTube here and give you quick little updates and a little small 1 minute breakdown, 3 minute breakdown on my TikTok or YouTube. Oh, never done limit order, Tim. First time doing limit order. You can take out $45 to $90 and request two limit orders for $45 if it's your first time, because we don't want you to mess up. You don't want to be stressed, whatever, because you got all this money in the line. Just fill the waters out. If it's your first time, please do a smaller amount. Pre-IPOs, free money, limit orders actually takes not really a skill. You get to know what you're doing, and you have to watch the price like a degenerate. I did one share pre-IPO, and I'm doing 5,500 requests. Limit order expected to get filled around $3,000 for limit order. 3,000 something. Okay, I did 2 shares when I hit more than okay. Honestly, very commend you. 2 shares is honestly amazing. Good for you for getting into this and trying it out. And $9 isn't too much on the line, so it's really nice to just get started. Basically, I want to reiterate this. We're not selling at 45. It's gonna fill whatever price. So you want to be watching the price. Let's say it opens at. Let's do easy price, $40. It's probably gonna be lower, or let's do 37. We're gonna see it live. The 60% live. We're gonna see the price change live. If it opens up, everybody's doing limit orders. The price should jump around 5% right away in the first couple seconds. And if it stays even for the first 30 seconds, if it doesn't move up, no more people are going to be buying into it. So that means it's probably going to trend down. So that's why we want to get out if it stays even. But there's really no real take profit price. It's more of a get out before it gets down price, basically. But it's not that hard to tell when it's going to go up down. Basically, if it does show good pop, but a little pop up to let's say it goes up from 37 to 38 right away, well, we can see that thing. We can see the sense tick away, and if the thing starts draining pretty rapidly or goes back, we can pretty easily sell out of that too. So basically, that's what we're hoping for. We're selling into weakness here. What time they will start? Pacific time, I'm thinking 9:45, 9:30. Latest 10:30, maybe around. Gemini. I got one J too. Yes, of course, Tim and the other. Sorry, I can't say the name, so I don't want to offend you. Good job, guys. If you guys are gonna be here, we'll come out next hour. So on a tab, please have the share price open on whatever app you're using to buy this. Are you going into pre-IPO in Gemini? If so, I recommend you SoFi. I always get way more. On SoFi, that's actually a pretty good recommendation. I might take you up on that later. I was actually considering Webull as my second option. SoFi, I could deal with SoFi. SoFi, Webull, Mumu. Probably, if I had to open one right now, probably Webull 1, SoFi 2, Mumu 3 for a second brokerage. How many shares do you get today? Get Marco. Can I spell Marco? How many shares do you get? Thank you. PT works for me. Where are you from? I'm from Pacific area, specifically California. Oh, Yuri, bro. Like, do you have a limit order, Yuri? It's alright. You can cancel. You should probably cancel your limit order. If it's still not open when you come back, you can put another one in. What risk it, Yuri? Don't want to stress yourself out. I would cancel the order, Yuri, unless you could just straight watch, because you won't be on the road and it comes out. That would be really terrible. Yes, definitely don't sell. If you do sell, you're decreasing your chances of getting filled on Gemini. Wait, Alexander, you're saying SoFi has a worse pledging policy than it's like pretty bad, like they enforce it pretty hardly? Okay, sorry, it's Marco. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to call you that, though. Appreciate it. I'm gonna say earliest is gonna be in 2 minutes, so be watching this thing. Realistically, earliest, like if I'm gonna be trying to hit spot on, I'm gonna say 9 or 9:45. So always watching the price. Latest, I'm gonna say 10:30. So I'm gonna do the calculate. Don't worry. 9:30 Pacific time to Eastern. I'm pretty sure that's 12:30. So I'm gonna say around 12:30 to 1:30. Giving myself the hour range there. Okay. So SoFi is so you're liking SoFi, Marco? It's okay, 38, perfect. Our orders are at mine is at $45. We are looking strong. That price is moving pretty well right now. Thank you, iClimb. I really appreciate it. Big shout out to him. He's a go. And to Studio. Studio is a big go too, who's also giving us call outs. Oh, you're Eastern. Yeah, 12:30, 1 o'clock for you guys. Well, let's keep my right eye on the share. Yes, if you get IPO 10 shares, will you sell it? Wait, my math is mathing, Alexander. If you get pre-IPO 10 shares and will sell it in 120 days, you will have $50. So you're saying you're gonna sell at 1 and after 120? Is that a whatever broker you're using? Does it have a 150 day before you can sell it? Or I thought it was 30 Robinhood. It dropped. Okay. All right, I climb. What will you be selling 45? I'm assuming my limit order is at 45. So I climb the goat. So I'm gonna explain to you again for everybody else here. Basically, like we said, I explained to you we're on a So basically, what's gonna happen? To put some context into it. Everybody got one share, right? Institutions can't sell. Angels can't sell. So only people selling are retail, and everybody has one share. Not a lot of selling pressure here. We know exactly when the limits are going in. Right at open. All the limits are going to trigger at once. Boom. Realistically, this should do a little pop. But it also realistically could break even and not move up and down. If it breaks even for too long, like 30 seconds, if it starts trading, it doesn't make a move up, it most likely will not make a move up and most likely start trending down soon. So that's where you want to sell out. I will tell you guys, I do have a 3 to 5 second delay. Wait, we'll do a test on the delay. Okay, but after that, basically, if it starts trending up, like I said, it's not a take profit, it's a take whenever it starts trending down. So let's say it's going from opens at 38, then goes to 39, 40. It's gonna like boom, it might do that. But then as soon as it starts wavering and it starts going down a little bit, you want to get out of there. yes, it might make a bounce back up, but the fact that it's going down means there's more selling pressure than buying pressure. So as soon as this thing, test the delay. Okay. All right, guys. Real quick before answering the questions, I think I explained that pretty well. Please ask a follow up if I didn't. All right, guys. We're gonna do a test. Okay. I'm gonna say the magic word. I'm gonna say the magic word. I'm gonna say the magic word IPO. I'm gonna say magic word 1, and then whenever I say the word 1, you guys are gonna put into chat as soon as fast. So have 1 ready in the chat for me to say it. So as soon as I say the magic word, you're gonna put it in, and we're gonna see how long it takes. So and also let me know how many seconds it was. Okay, ready? You guys ready? Can I get thumbs up in the chat if you guys are ready, or like say okay or whatever for the test? I'm getting. All right. Okay, ready? Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. That's giving like 3-second delay. 3-second delay. There also might be delay on the text side, so I'm thinking 2 to 3 seconds, 4 seconds. That's a delay you guys are dealing with right now. I made sure in the settings that it was as soon as possible. That the latency was as little as possible for you guys. So it seems like we have pretty good latency, technically what's called. So let me go back. The magic word is Josh. That's not the magic word icon, but that would be pretty nice. Let me answer some of the questions you guys had. Test delay. So just did 245. So it will buy if it's anything under 45, automatically open. So you don't have to worry about it. All you gotta do is worry about selling out. You don't have to worry about checking the orders as long as you have a good price, like $45. Thumbs up, ready? Okay, SoFi doesn't restrict members from selling securities they obtain during IPOs, but members who sell within 30 days are considered flippers and risk penalties and temporary bans. Okay, similar to Robin. Thank you, Alexander, for that little breakdown. Refresh this tab real quick. SoFi also charges $50 fee for selling shit. Oh. Ooh. Wait, so that means that's better for people who are doing large orders, huh? So Robinhood's better for people doing small orders. Okay. That seems honestly nice since I do large orders. Ready, thumbs up. Okay. I saw the comment come in before you. Wait, what are you referring to, Emilio? Sorry, I think I missed the context of that. Limit order, $45. What price is saying limit order at? 45. I waited a second. Send in. Tim was the last one to send the 1 in the chat, guys. Really quick question. Are you going to invest in Gemini? If so, how many shares? I have pretty sure. Let me tell you how many I have right now of each of them. I'll get it. Guys, reiterate. Always have the IPO price where you can visibly see it. If you don't have it open, I will scream it out when it opens. Not like scream, but you should have it. Because it's gonna like instantly. It's gonna either say right now 0 or 25, and boom, it's gonna change to like whatever price. I Smile, what's his name? I Climb or Studios. You have updated price on the dark market for us. I'm looking at my VIA shares. So for VIA, I do have requested in VIA. I requested 40 shares for $2,100. VIA or Gemini, that's close. I would say I'm doing 50-50 both. Like, it's really hard to tell. VIA is the better company. Gemini has more hype. So it depends what you like better than those. I would say both. Spread it out. I like them both less than I did for Figure, and I ranked them the same as Klarna and worse than Figure. So if you didn't know my rankings on my long form video, Figure was my number 1 option. So I'm really excited about this one. And Gemini, guys, I do have how much is in here? I do have $1,700 in Gemini. It's because a lot of my money is tied up in my Roth IRA, which I do larger limit order plays. Because of the fact, hence we get 1 share most of the time. Gemini or VIA, which do you think? Get more shares on? VIA. Gemini might be a little more pop. That's why I'm doing both, because for Gemini you might get more, but you might get a higher price. For VIA you get more shares. VIA is really solid too for limit order play because I think it has 22% of shares already getting bought up by one institution. So I don't think that should affect how many shares you get too much, even though it's a large amount because VIA is really underhyped right now. Figure, I'm thinking it's gonna go earliest, like I said, 9:30, like an earlier end, 9:30 Pacific or 12:30 Eastern. So Eastern is like New York, I'm pretty sure. Pacific is like California over here, polar opposites. If you're a different time zone, just say 9:30 Pacific to whatever blah 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 time zone, or California time to blah 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 time. Anyway, I think it should come out earliest next 20 minutes, latest 10:30 in an hour. Sorry, hour 30 technically. Thank you, JW. What time? I got like one share of 100 figure. We all got one share. Most of us got one share. We almost got one share. Is that guy trolling? You have from pre-IPO? Maxwell for the 11 shares. That's a huge W. Yo, where did all these people come from that have tons of shares, bro? That's crazy. Almost everybody got one. Everybody is coping hard because those guys have tons of shares. That guy does not have 686 shares, bro. Do you actually have 686 shares? That'd be insane. Yeah, almost everybody got one. I would say 90% of people got one. Bro, I'm late in this Discord. People are doing their first calls. Open stock call. Yikes. Holy gambling. Yeah. Okay. Oh, rip Zeus. Oh my gosh. I've never seen more of a Zeus. That is so unfortunate. I'm so sorry for your loss. How much? I'm doing a $45 limit order. I have one share. I know, but yeah, Susie here. Sorry for calling you that, but he got one every single one. Unfortunate. Don't worry, I got one on Klarna, bro. I'll be getting one, bro. I'll be getting one everything. I think it'll start off around 40. Under 40, sorry. Highest 41. How's allocation work? How does allocation work? That is a question. Why are these? Because technically, okay, here's how it works, from my understanding. Remember, guys, always keep an eye on the prize. The prize is the price. Always keep an eye on the prize. But I'm gonna explain this to you guys, because it couldn't open whenever. So, how does allocation work? Basically, how allocation works: you get the company, and then you got these big boy financial people, like Wall Street people, called investment bankers who price this thing. First people who get options and shares is people at the company. Figure. How many shares do they want? They get to keep their shares, sell their shares. Number two, institutions. People like BlackRock, JP Morgan, Charles Schwab, maybe even Elon Musk if wanted shares. They get to go on how many shares they want. And there's also institutions that could totally back this. If you back it, it's a line of credit. That means you give them money as a loan, technically. They call it backing. Not really, though. Next, institutions could buy whole share equity. So the big thing is the rich people get in first. Second is called angel investors. So if I had a multi-million-dollar portfolio of like 10 million plus, I could have my portfolio managed by this JP Morgan dude, or I could be in the good. I could have a good connection with some sort of like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs investment banker, and then they could get me shares. But all those shares are locked up. Lastly is us, retail investors, people Robinhood, SoFi, Webull, Moomoo, TradeStation. Those people get last allocation, last dibs. That's why we get screwed over and get one share. There's also some maybe shadow banning. There's some random allocation. From my understanding, random allocation isn't on a share-by-share basis. It's based on, is this person getting what percent of shares? Because people like Jonah have requested over $100,000 and still get one. So it's not on share-by-share. It's basically each individual account. Let me see the comments. How do you think do you think 25 shares request, like a request, 41? Valid, that's valid. Personally, mine's at 45. Anywhere between 41 and 45, I think should go through. Personally, I like a safety net. Like 41, a little bit too. It's a little bit too. Like for me, like I'm not comfortable with 41, 42, 43. But that's like minimum for me because it shouldn't hit 41. It shouldn't hit 41. So I think you're fine. How high you think figure will climb? I think it will maximum get very max 15% of the IPO price. 15% above open. 15%. And then I'll start trading down. Maximum. Probably around 5 or 10%, which is where I'm going to get out. But I'm going to say if it goes above and I'm completely wrong, that's the best time to be wrong. 100% gains? Well, best time you're wrong? Not going to happen though. They're saying it's request 100. Can you explain that to me, Mia? Because it's your shares requested divided by 100 plus 9. Huh. I'm not really a math major, so I don't really understand how that formula works, but I will take that into account later. Let me write that down. 100 plus, I'll write it down right here. That's like shares requested. I have no idea what that means. I'm looking at it later. He told me twice already, so it's probably pretty important. All right, back to the price. Watching that. Supports around, okay. So you're saying it's gonna around 30 shares, 7, okay. 41 is looking like a good price. If you do the 41 look, that's a good price. Bouncing. Really hoping for the 38, 39. Really hoping to get closer to 40, but it's okay. Yeah, when retail, yes, it does. I mean, it might. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not on Robinhood. I don't work there. I don't go over that. From my understanding, most likely it doesn't like straight out ban and restrict. There might be some shadow banning or whatever, but if you have a ton of shares, flip them. If you get one share, hold. It's that simple, really. I'm back, Bill. Welcome back to the chat. Bill is here to watch us our downfall. I'm just kidding, Bill. It's just not. Well, that's probably whatever he said. When Emilio said it, it's probably what it's based on. It's obviously not like set in stone for everybody, but something probably similar like that. Just get eye on the price. JW, I really liked your idea of selling all pre-IPO shares except one and potentially equal. Yes, of course. Like JW, like some people hate on me for that, and like there's no like confirming that it's true or not true. So like better safe than sorry, I say. If you get like 50 shares, selling 59 instead of 50 is not the biggest deal ever. Like it literally, if Robinhood used some sort of AI software to detect if you're holding shares, then you'll be shown that you're holding shares because it already knows you're selling regardless. So might as well have some shares just to see you're holding it. Matt Marco, what is your honest opinion for the price? Honest price? I don't like it, man. Honest price? My very 100% fully no sugarcoating price is I have no idea. That's my final. Because for the final price, I need how many shares, like in the morning for this, I need how many shares did people get? What is the demand? Institutional backing, how it's moving in the dark market, all that stuff. That's how we use to predict the price. I think pre-IPO could be awesome, and I think limit orders will be less awesome. Personally, limit orders I like tomorrow. I like Legence, and it's fit when if you're doing IPOs tomorrow, I will be up tomorrow as well. Same spot, same time, same place. For the 4 IPOs tomorrow, insane. Via Gemini, my favorite Legence, BlackRock Coffee. 4 you can pick from. I'm probably going to split my limit orders off a couple. Probably 2. I was going to do 3, but then I'll have like 3 different things on my screen. I honestly might do 3, but I'm crazy. Yeah. Oh, month. 1 share for a month. 30 days. I just finished a lot of my homework. Let's go. Am I helping people finish their homework now? Am I a little I'm like a little babysitter helping you guys with your homework, bro. Some dude, congratulations on your homework. Time to look. IPO. It's getting man. Finish homework, bro. That's good. That's good stuff. Education is important. You can't make a living off doing IPOs or trading, realistically. If you do, congratulations, but always had to have something to follow. I'm reading multiple exchange flipping policies. Okay, JW. Let's see what it has to say. Looks like he's looked through the fine print. And they say if you sell any shares in the first, is to be flagged with flipping, and you are sticking. Here's the thing. They have a policy JW, and it's really thank you for looking into that. But here's the thing: if I get a bunch of shares, like if I get tons of shares, because like it's either you get shares or you don't get shares. If I got one share, I'm not selling, right? Because obviously I don't want to risk the policy. But if I get 50 shares and I'm up $500, I'm selling, because even if I don't sell it, there's no guarantee I won't get one share the next time. So if you're up a ton of money pre-IPO, you sell, regardless of the flipping policy. If you get one, you hold it. If you don't want to get potentially restricted. Like at some point, it's worth it getting restricted for the money you're gonna make. But they haven't for sure been giving out restrictions yet. Was queued one of 100 shares 3 times on Robinhood. Was queued IPO. Am I slow? I don't really understand that statement. So you got 100 shares in pre-IPO, and then you're setting a limit order 3 times the price for the other 99 party rentals. Sorry, you can clarify in chat so I can respond properly. Sorry, I might be the dumb one here. What do you think about StubHub? I haven't made my in-depth research on that video yet. I was planning to do it right after the 12th for these important days of IPOs. I promise I will come out a rankings guide, stub, pattern, any other ones that come out, just like my other video. Full breakdowns on my YouTube, quick breakdowns on my TikTok. So you have there, unless if you're brain rotted and you can't wait an hour or 30 minutes for a couple nice insights, strategies, pre-IPOs, limit orders. So basically on my videos, I go over the 6 fundamentals I look out for the IPOs, and be aware this thing could open any second, so keep your eye on it. I go over first thing, I go over size. The size is very important. There hasn't been an IPO smaller than 4 billion that has done amazing. Okay, Gemini, if it does do amazing, it will be the first. The smallest has been like 4 million, because you have Circle, I think it was 5 million, Bullish was 6, Figma was 16, Firefly was 8 billion. Like, you have to look at the size. Then you look at the business model. Do I like what they're doing? Is it sustainable? Is it like a sustainable business model? Is it hard to get into? Strict fundamentals, right? So of course, more fundamentals and hype side. Next, you look at profitability. Are they profitable? This, yes. How unprofitable are they? What's their financials look? Are they losing or gaining money? Of course, you're wondering, well, what about the hype? Well, of course, 6 fundamentals. That's 3. Next is hype. Retail hype. Basically, how are people like you and me taking this? Gemini has the best retail hype, but fails at all the other categories. That's why it doesn't like it. It's basically retail hype. People are going to put money in this just because it's a hot thing, crypto, space station name, looks good, right? Next, institutional hype. Are institutions are they interested in this? For example, VIA, 20% of the companies of the shares for pre-IPO is already bought up by one corporation. Institutions love VIA because they do government contracts, and their software is directly with local governments, which is a great business model, and also that's why the institution love it. Second to the institutional interest is Figure, because this is actually the largest non-banking system for lending, because it's on the blockchain, so it's not a official bank. So it's the largest for that, and institutions are loving it. I love it. I love blockchain. If you didn't know, I love Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency that uses blockchain, crypto technology, stuff like that. I like that. Institutions like it too. Next is Gemini. I think nobody directly bought into it because, like I said, it's risky and it doesn't have good fundamentals. Institutions usually stay away from that. But Ripple did back this, which means they didn't put money in because they probably thought after the 180 days of lockdown period would probably be under the IPO price. They gave them a 180 upfront cash with another total of 140 million line of credit, which means they gave them 140 million for them to pay off debts, put more in the IPO, do whatever they want with it. Backing. Klarna had basically little to no institutional interest at the beginning. I don't know how many institutions actually bought it. but really not a lot of institutional interest into Klarna, of course, for reasons because any company can really come out and do exactly what Klarna's doing, and it's losing money, and a bunch of other factors. Those are the reasons I use. And also, I use another reason I use similar to past IPOs, but that's kind of the same thing with hyping business model. So, I am the price. It is nearing my earliest time it could come out of 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 Eastern time. Keep a close eye on this thing. Okay, hold the one share for a month or a month. Like I said, where's my last? Nice. You're welcome, JW. Appreciate you looking into those policies. Obviously, don't count for those requesting under 100 shares. Yes. Are you going heavy in WIIP? That's Waterbridge, right? That's Waterbridge? I am going heavy into Waterbridge. That's my favorite one. Wait, is there a date? Is there a Waterbridge IPO dates? Waterbridge is the 17th. Is it on Robinhood? Is Waterbridge on Robinhood? Insider market? Talking about dark markets. Was it? There's this one platform. I think it's called Freedom 24. It's an EU brokerage. Sorry, I know I'm gonna answer comments. I want to see if my favorite IPO of the week is next week is gonna come out on pre-IPO. Please. I'm sorry, I'm checking real quick. I'll get to your questions, I promise. No, is Waterbridge not on Robinhood? Is it only on Webull or is it on other platforms? Emilio, is it on other platforms? Wanted to get into Legence yesterday, but it was too. Yes, don't worry, Tim. If you are going to be up watching this limit order, I will be live here exact same time doing a Legence limit order. I love Legence. You didn't know why I love it? HVAC cooling solutions for not only houses for your own AC, but also for data centers. What are data centers? Those are like 20 to 50% of AMD's and NVIDIA's revenue. They hold a lot of power, GPU processing power for data centers, for nuclear centers. It is basically like a picks and shovels play. It seems boring on the outside, but I know I'm talking about because look at these companies. XPXC, VRT. Two amazing HVAC thermal solutions cooling companies. These companies have gone 500% plus in the last 5 years. Why? Because of the boom of AI, basically. Does splitting make it sense? Yes, it does make sense if you have more. I do with that increments $1,000 per order. If you have less or like 2,000, don't worry about it. It's mainly for those that have tons of like 10,000 plus, 5,000 plus. But if you haven't done it now, I think you should be chilling because you don't know when this is gonna come out. It's funny. Funny because I got a lot of shares of bullish. 20,000 US. Yo, bro, I was so dude. You know what I did? I was so stupid. I didn't request enough pre-IPO shares of bullish because a Figma just came out and I thought we weren't getting a lot of shares and I was prepared for my limit. Like 20,000, bro. Bro, he got greedy. You can't get. Look, even if you did get greedy, you know your past mistake, Marco, and you made $10,000 still. So what does that bet? See, if you would have known my strategy about selling into weakness, that wouldn't happen. Just kidding. Sold Fig and now wait. Flags? Wait. Party rentals. How does it tell you you're flagged? Let me know. I didn't sell Figure. Let me know how it says if you're flagged. Because I didn't sell that. I'm wondering if other people are. Let me know if you guys are flagged or not. How many shares did you put in loan order? 105 shares. $5,500. I'm expected to get at least $2,000, $3,000. StubHub has transformed to start selling experience besides tickets. Ooh, I did not know that. I'll be looking into it, making a full breakdown. Thank you for the quick run up, though, Amelia. Appreciate it. Do you know Insider is saying the moments? Hey, is there anybody that has the 20? Anybody in chat has the Freedom 24 up or has any of the insider markets that can tell us exactly what around the price is? Appreciate it if you did. Should I move to 40? What is that right now, Ethan? If it's lower, Is that around 37? I'll definitely move to 40. Because that's pushing it. Even though it is probably going to open around 36, 37. Internal market, you can't find it now. You need to like sign up earlier. So if you don't have it right now, don't worry about it. Wait till next time. If your order is at above 41, 40, 45, you should be okay. No date yet. Are you talking about Emilio, about Waterbridge? What month are we in? Yeah, Waterbridge is on the 17th. Whoa. What are you putting limit on figure? $45 for me. Lowest I would say possible is 40, 41. No, okay, I'm not gonna make scare you guys. If it opens around 37, your IPO or 38, 39, 37, it might fail, but it'll fail. But from my personal margin of safety, I like 40, 45 around there. It was at 55 before, but now I know the actual price it's trading around right now. I think 40, 45 is the perfect range for us, for me at least. What are you limit orders placed at $45? Mine's at 45. Other people in chat are ranging around very high 30s to 45. I heard a 60, but he's lowering that to 50. Trust the retail investors, trust us. What does that mean, JW? Yeah, trust me, bro. What are you referring to? All right, I'll have to tune in tomorrow. Appreciate it, Tim, of course. Appreciate it. Okay, still needs to come out so I can sell and go to sleep. I have work later, guys. I have work. I'm lucky tired. 37 on the. Dang, you really want all your money filled, Matt. I know. I respect the hustle, bro. Personally, that can never be me, but like, yeah, my realm will be filled. Oh, you're talking about the dark market prices. Okay. Thank you guys for all the updates. 36 right now. So if you're is it 37? You're chilling right now. The highest I've saw in the last 30 minutes was 38, 36. Hopefully nothing under 35 before open. What are your strategy? Selling points, weakness. Okay, I'm gonna get really quickly because I don't want it to open in the middle of my speech. Some context. Limit orders, basically, like I said, institutions can't sell. Everybody get one share. Not a lot of selling pressure. Limit orders, you know exactly when all the buying pressure is going in. Limit orders, that's when the most buying pressure is. Basically, what I look for, if this thing opens up, probably going to give a little bit of jump. If it breaks even for like 10 seconds to 30 seconds and doesn't make a spike up, all the buying pressure already went in, so there's not going to be too much more buying pressure, which means it's probably going to slowly trickle after that. So if it keeps breaking even, you get out with no losses or barely any losses or a tiny gain. And you say, hey, this one didn't work out, and you leave, and you go out about your day. 36.5, appreciate it. When's it opening? I'm thinking around next hour, for sure. 100% next hour. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Next hour, though. So keep an eye on it. And then, like I said, back to my selling strategy, there's no exact take profits, no exact time frame. It's technically 1 to 15 minutes. 0% to 15%. Do not worry about it at all. I'm going to make it simple for you. As soon as things start trending up or trending down, you want to sell. You can look at the price and the percent. As soon as you can see it starting to lose against the buying pressure and it starts trending down based on the price and the percent, that's what you want to get out. Because I think it'll pop. One, if it doesn't give the pop you want at the beginning, it's not going to ever give the pop. And if it does, I'm wrong, but most likely it won't. So that's, you get out. You get out anything. 2, it's going to give you the pop, but then when does the pop stop? It should start slowing down. That's okay. That consolidates. But if it starts trading sideways and you're up, you're fine. You can hold that. If it starts trading sideways right at open and doesn't move, you have to sell that. If it goes back up, when it's trading sideways, when you're up, good, you keep holding. But if it starts trading down or losing against the selling pressure, you sell that. Really simple. If you see price going up, hold. You see price starting to lose, you go down. No volume, no RSI, nothing like that. Nothing technical. It's all, everything moving this price is strictly buying and selling. That's literally all moving the price right now. Any clarification, didn't understand at all, think I'm an idiot because you didn't understand, just let me know. How many shares you buy? 105 shares, 55,500, $45. Probably at least get $3,000 filled in there. How many shares you buy in a limit? Like I said that already. Bro, 50 of them orders still. Like, it's not letting you not place it? Dude, that's not good, bro. Everybody wish some dude good luck. He's really struggling with limit order. I really don't want him to. If it's really like that bad, what are you watching on? I'm sorry. It ain't processed. Did you contact customer support? If it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in. But maybe just try canceling it and just set this one out. It's giving you that many problems. That's unfortunate. Did you contact customer support yet? Is there a delay? Positive. We all checked the stream delay. If you remember what the delay was, put the seconds in the chat how the delay is. I want to know if you guys remember what it is. Anyway, remember what the delay was? Around? Because we tested it earlier. Yeah, 3 to 4 seconds. You're right. It is 3 to 4 seconds. Basically, what we did is I said a number, and whenever I said a number, everybody typed the number in the chat one, and then it was about 2 to 4 seconds delay. When I set this up, I put it on the lowest delay possible. 36.5. Really appreciate the call out, Sunny. Everybody, Sunny is calling out right now. We had multiple call outs. Studios was calling out. We also had my other friend came in the chat and calling out. Now we have Sunny doing it for us. When it's opening, should be sometime. It should be. My prediction is I said 9:30, which was 12:30 Eastern to 1:30 Eastern and 12:30 here. I totally messed up that statement, but for Pacific time, 9 was between my prediction open was between 9:30 Pacific through 10:30 Pacific, which is like 12:30 Eastern through 1:30 Eastern for you guys. 1 hour delay. I don't know if my 1 hour delay. Limit order, yes, I'll get limit order. 45. My limit order is $45. $45 limit order, 105 shares. $5,500. Expected to get filled for at least $3,000. You can go as little as 40 in my opinion. Highest is 45. No target sell. No target sell. It's basically my strategy is it's gonna open. That's probably like my 12th time explaining this, but I really appreciate the new people coming in the chat, so I will willingly, like, really happy to explain to you guys. It's gonna open. Okay. The only selling pressure is from retail investors who got their little one share. Not a lot of selling pressures. Institutions can't share. We know when exactly all people are going to buy. Right when open, when all limit orders go in. If it trades even for like 10 30 seconds, that means the limit order buys weren't enough, and there's not going to be that much buys going in, which will mean it's going to start trading down eventually. So limit order $45, which means that if it starts trading even off the open price, you sell out. If it might give a little pump because the limit orders will overpower the sells. Basically, you want to sell in whoever it gives trading us. So if you're up, whenever it starts trending down a tiny bit or start getting weakness, like I say, you sell out of that thing because these things will trade down underneath their open price. They will, like 90% of the time. So you do not hold this long term. You sell. You take advantage of the short swing it's going to give you when all limit orders go in at once, and you take whatever you can. You take the no gains. You take the minus 1%, 5% loss. Shouldn't be 5%. You take the minus 1% loss. You take the 0 gains. You take the 5% gain. You take the 15, take 10%, whatever it's going to give you. They don't know what's going to give us. My prediction's of around 5%. Okay. You said you're doing 200 shares at 200 share, 37.8. So you want to get every dollar filled. That is a really, he is definitely tracking that price, the dark market price. Really respect the grind here. My lowest I personally like to do is 40 because I don't have direct access to the dark market prices. But that is a real hustle right there. He has over 10,000. He has $11,000 into the limit order. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you. Limit order, $45. Should I raise? Oh, yes. Probably copy minimum what he's doing, 37.8. I would say you can probably go to 38, 39 if you want to be close, because you're like the person who wants to be close, right? I would say personally, me, lowest is 40, but you do you. I would say at least get over the 38 mark. At least get over 38 minimum. For me, 40 is minimum for my personal strategy. Like I'm a little different. I'm not too worried about not getting filled. It's more like I want to get. I'm not too worried about getting all my shares in. I just want to get filled in the first place. No problem, bro. 35 is, I would say, definitely no go. Definitely no go. It could open under there, but I would say 50-50 chance. So you don't want to play around with those chances. So, all right. Looks like you guys answered your questions for now. Please keep an eye on the price. Keep an eye on the price. I'm gonna answer some quick TikTok questions and read out to you guys. See if any of you guys have similar questions. Since I'm not getting a mass influx of questions. It's out. What the heck? It's out. Bro, what the hell? Oh my god. I was not prepared. Trading flat. Gosh, minus on 6. 36, okay. It's all 37. I think trading even, bro. I'm prepared to exit soon. This thing is not moving. Okay, 36. Looks like we are going to take a little loss on this one, unfortunately. 35, 50. Okay, it's trading even. Literally, like I said. Dang, bro. Freaking trading even, bro. Yeah, you guys lock it. Is it halted? No, it's not moving. Dang, these little orders don't want to give us anything. It's trading flat for a really long time. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of this thing. Ow. Bro, we got absolutely freaking screwed, bro. Yeah, this thing's gonna trend down over time. That is so unfortunate, bro. I know. Alright, what do you guys get? What do you guys get on? Let me check my exact. Dude, that mean? Dude, we're so screwed for all limit orders. That was literally the best possible scenario, and we still got absolutely screwed. 34 pull out? Yeah. It should have been my time frame was a little short on the like it was staying at 35. Should have been out at 35. I waited for 34 because I got greedy. So I am down. Let me see how much I actually lost. Where's my orders? If you guys aren't out, like, put in the chat what do you guys got out on? You made money off that, Jay? You made money off that? Dang, bro. What is that right now? Figure. Alright, yeah, it's breaking even, bro. This thing is so cooked. Yeah, I wonder how much I lost. It's breaking even right now, 35, and this thing is not gonna pop. Dang, bro. Okay, Loki and L. Wait, let me check exactly how much money I lost. Dang, bro. I lost 100 too, bro. I'm cooked. Oh my, no, we're so screwed for the other days. Dang, are you guys make money? Are you talking about limit orders? Dang, you guys better I did. What did price it open at? Yeah. Is this the end? Is this the end of IPO season, guys? I'm not. This is kind of skeptical. Loki's had time. All right, glad nobody lost more than 100 on this one. So. All right, guys. Hopefully, if you're still in, you get out. while you're still break even right now. This thing is gonna start slowly trickling down right now. Oh, you're gonna say it still pops? I don't know. You can see. I don't know about that, but dang, my 1% swing. All right. Unfortunately, it looks like these IPOs, even though we had a lot of bullish indicators, it wasn't really doing its thing. It gives me a lot less confidence for via Gemini Legence for those. Why do I have extremely less confidence? Because Clark Figmer had a good demand. I know people were getting out for the other days. I will be back tomorrow, but it looks like it literally was zero room to profit. Bro, what did he say? Was he swearing at me? Okay. That's fine, Joe. That gives you 2 if you sell and buy sell one day. Just don't hit 4 today. It will reset the next days. Yeah, I know it's fortunate, guys. This was 35. Kenny. Yeah, you'll get flagged for day trading if you make one buy or sell, basically. But you just can't. There's like a max of a couple. It gives you like 4 or 5. It flagged me too. $10. Yeah. We all lost a good amount there. But as long as you don't do too many in a day, like you can't buy it because it only flags you if you buy and sell the exact same assets in a day. So if you trade another asset, you sell different one, be fine. Dang, people are making one like crazy. I'm still holding my pre-IPO share. I'm not selling that. All right. Honestly, personally, thoughts, opinions on this. Like for me, it's not looking good for IPOs. Limit orders. It looks like Bill. You're the man, Bill. You're the man. I got out at 35 flat. Malos. See, it's okay. 34. I expect this thing to hit maybe 30 by the end of the day, but it should stay around this price though. It's not gonna move. That's lunch. Bro said lunchtime. Yeah, realistically, like IPOs, pre-IPO, like honestly, if you guys are really interested in like how to actually like long-term way, because this strategy, it was doing well. It's starting to lose. People are starting to lose hype out of this thing. Pre-IPO, it's still free. Pre-IPO is still free money. This showed that you can get like 30% for free, 40%, 50% free. But limit orders, my main money-making method, I made on Figma, I made on Firefly, Bullish. It seems like it's dwindling, unfortunately, which is very saddening to my eyes. We will see tomorrow, though. We will see tomorrow. If all 4 of those really don't give me a good limit order play, I think it's just called kind of quits. If you didn't know, I do long-term investing. I have about 15,000. I do ETF. Like realistically, this is short-term. I use the short-term play to enhance my long-term gains. ETFs, large cap companies. I do some sort of like Ethereum and some spectacle plays. Realistically, one of the best ways to make money is long-term in the stock market. This is what I do for fun. I'm just gonna try to flip the rest of the videos and all that orders. Yeah, you guys, pretty mediocre to disappointing experience. I just gotta help more. Yes, sir. We gotta get more pre-IPOs. We gotta get more allocations, guys. How do you? I know, bro. Oh, my long-term portfolio. Basically, if you guys did get in the stock market for IPOs, it's good. But the stock market was mainly for is for you're gonna get around, let's say, 8 to 50% a year in long-term investing. If you're interested in IPOs and long-term investing, you can go sub to me. Basically, I have most of it. I have an Amazon, Google, Uber, S&P 100, S&P Global, Mastercard, ASML. I do. That's the main thing I do. I am right now. I'm currently studying to be a wealth manager for rich people, of course. So basically, to manage with money for them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't know what's your longer for. What about spreading IPO buying out? Yes, you can do that. You can do that. That will give you at least 3 shares. That will hopefully better chances of getting allocated for next time. Yes, unfortunately I am. Limit orders, I will do limit orders on a couple of them. Just test the waters. Smaller size though. I was really excited with the figure. Hopes crushed, dreams crushed, $100 down the Well, I did make around 200 for my long term, but now it's more like 100. Stock market is booming in the bull run, but if you got a long term portfolio, basically, if you're wondering, is it like it's like an enhanced savings account? I like to say it because you can like do it to you can do it to a percent where it's like you don't have really less risk of losing money in the long term, but it's not gonna give you these like if you're like addicted to these like 30% gains. I don't know, man. Yes, well, though I didn't gain much. Yes, sir, 2%. 2% is amazing for one day, if you didn't know, in a long-term portfolio and any stock portfolio. 30. I'm pretty sure Robinhood's 30 days. 30 days. 1 month, yes. Yes, ETFs, exactly. I love ETFs in different industries. I'm assuming you use sector ETFs still, like XE, XLF, XE, what is it? I personally have the one. I do like, or you can meet industries. You can do like different metrics like free cash flow, momentum, value, different ETFs. Yes, bro. If you spread out your brokerage, you could have much better chances of being great IPO. IPO tomorrow, Gemini. If anything can save us, it looks like fundamentals and values and good companies aren't saving us. So if anything's saving us, it's going to be Gemini with a terrible, terrible company and lots of hype. So I won't be mad if it saves us, but exactly, guys. That's what I'm here for. My TikTok is unfortunately I had to switch to freaking IPO only because a lot of people like want that stuff. I'm like, okay, but I did post a lot of long-term content in here, so I will be doing that too. IPOs, of course. Once dies out, it's gonna die out. I am. That's valid. That's valid. Limit order 100%. You don't have to touch. As you see, I'm so good. But pre-IPO, touch it. Touch all of it. We haven't had a pre-IPO that hasn't pumped yet. It probably will, over time, they'll pump less and less. But these limit orders aren't looking so profitable anymore, which was unfortunately my main strategy because we keep relentlessly getting one share over one share. How do you do it? You need to have the Robinhood app, Webull app, SoFi, any of those. So write it down. Robinhood, Webull, Moomoo, SoFi. And all you gotta do, especially in Robinhood, all you gotta do is go to Robinhood app. And once you sign up, you need your social security. It's like a banking app but for stocks. Webull, perfect. So I think you just search up IPOs in there. You can get IPO access. I don't exactly have Webull. There should be an IPO somewhere on there. Low-key, I'm splitting it even because Via might allocate you more, but Gemini might allocate less and do better. So I'm splitting it even. Getting wrong, guys. I will keep doing pre-IPOs, limit orders. I think it's time to throw in the towel and get back to my long-term. Contribute this money towards my long-term strategy again. I am up a good little 4% today. That's so bad. I literally just sold out a lot of my stuff to get into the pre-IPOs, and then now my portfolio is just rocketing 4% right after I sell. Thanks. Oh my, yo, that's lucky. Dang, that's sad. My portfolio is up 9% in the last 5 days after I sold, so I can get into the IPOs. Wow, it's okay. Non-retail interest. Yeah, it sucks. There's no retail interest in Gemini. Why don't you go? Because they're on the same day. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't go on one because you can't get out and then request the other one because by the time they're both will be closed. They're both closed. Wow. So it looks like today I only lost. Yep. How is that right? Anyway, DMs. All right, I'll talk to you there, buddy. Phil or VTI? Phil. I don't like after my phone stops ringing. Yeah, Vu because I don't like VTI because it includes small caps. Because small caps, that's annoying, but small caps underperform long term. So that's why I don't use VT or VTI. VT is the worldwide index, and VTI is the whole total stock market index. It's a freaking whatever advertisement called. But yeah, ETFs. I have SPLG over VU because it has a 0.01 less expense ratio. Basically, ETFs you just hold long term and you put money in over time. Like I have 15,000 in mine, and I plan to increase it over time to 100,000, $1 million. Basically, Roth IRA, you don't pay any taxes on this. So if you are interested in Roth IRA tax implications, long term investing, drop me a sub, follow. I do IPOs because pre-IPO is still free money up to this point. Name stocks. I can't name up the stocks I had in there. I did sell them, but I am pretty high right now on Ethereum. Being Minar, my one spectacle play because I like the infrastructure it's making. Amazon, Google. I've been hitting Google, Meta, Microsoft, Uber, Mastercard, Visa, S&P Global, Moody's, Salesforce, Yes, hold your one, Nicholas. Hold your one, bro. Do not sell that thing for 30 days. All right, I'm gonna end up going really soon to take a nap after my little break-even point. Cause yeah, but yeah, stay update for tomorrow. I will come tomorrow, unfortunately, with less energy because I don't expect anything from the orders at this point. What's that right now? Yep, it's slowly trickling down. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I think it's gonna get to 30 by the end of the day, and then stop there. Maybe 31, 32. But all right, good luck, everybody's watching. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully, best case scenario, we get allocated. Even if we do get one, unfortunately, that is no longer a surefire sign for limit orders. Because basically, it did my first part what I expected, where if it trades even, it's not gonna pop. It's gonna downtrend. But was hoping for a little pop here. Of course, have a nice day, guys. I'm gonna be heading out. We'll see you tomorrow if you doing pre-IPO potential limits. Unfortunately, like I said, limits are not as high rated surefire way as they used to be. Maybe on a better quality company, like a real company, like a Discord comes out or something. But yeah, drop a follow for IPOs, long-term investing. My TikTok is also Josh Engel. So is my Instagram. If you have ever a question, shoot here on my comment section on YouTube. Join my stream, ask a question. TikTok DMs, TikTok comments, Instagram comments, DMs. I answer my DMs too. So, all right. Good luck tomorrow, guys.